What is up, Michigan Nation? It's your boy TJ Ronin. You can find me on the socials at TJ_Ronin. I got Johnny Olden in the house. What's up, Johnny? How you doing, man?
What's going on, y'all? We going through the Michigan torture rack right about now.
What? Did something happen this week, Johnny?
None. I mean,
yeah,
Michigan basketball just killing it. That's
all I know about. We got a bowl game coming, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about nothing else. I'm just kidding. Man, we got a lot to talk about, boys. Holy shit. We were just like 24 hours away from this shit breaking. We're going to get into it. We got a lot to talk about. This is the call-in show, Michigan Wolverines call-in show. For every $100, we will go an extra hour tonight. And we're here to take your calls. So I'm going to throw the call. I'm going to throw the link in the chat. Let's talk some fucking ball. Let's talk the situation. But me and Johnny are going to get into it just a little bit before we take calls. Give you guys some updates on what I've heard today. I've had a lot of phone calls. And me and Johnny will discuss, because Johnny, we are a part of a group thread where we have discussed this situation for some time now. And here we are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
I guess we'll start from the beginning, and then we'll talk, and then we'll get to the present, what's going on. But like Johnny, so, you know, for those who don't know, and I know, you know, we hit on a bunch of it yesterday with John Diadamo, but Johnny, when we first, you know, like we were in the group chat, we were all talking about this, me, you, Maze Madman, Maniac, John Diadamo. We've known about this for a minute. But we were on some let's lay low shit, you know what I mean? So let's get your perspective on like what we were all going through and then watching this shake out. How'd that go?
Bro, when this broke and it said he was fired, I knew exactly why, because you know, you let us know, and we've known about it for like a month almost.
Yeah.
And so when that happened, it was just like, bro, like it's all coming to the forefront. Like this team was poorly coached this year anyway, so he was leaning towards probably getting fired in 2026. But the fact that you embarrassed the fans, I mean, let's start from the beginning. You embarrassed your family name first. That's who you really embarrassed with this whole thing. Then you embarrassed the school, Jim Harbaugh, who vouched for you. Then the fans. You know what I'm saying? We're last on that list. But he embarrassed all of the above. You know what I'm saying? You're the first black head coach at Michigan, and you get a scandal instantly. The scandal was pretty much going on when you got hired.
Yeah.
Right? So this is just bad all the way around, bro. And it's just like you compound that on it. It would have been bad enough if he just got fired, bro. It would have been bad enough. But the going to her house, kicking.
We'll get into that.
That just threw it over the edge for me, bro. Like,
I know, but let's talk about. All right, so remember we were all in that discussion, and then Justin Spiro had that video that he took down.
Yeah,
and we were all like, "Fuck, this is about to get exposed," you know.
He put it up like the day before. Again.
No, remember it was like 2 weeks ago. It was like
he put it up like 2 days ago.
I know. He reposted it. Right, the video that we saw, he posted a video. Justin Spiro posted a video like 2 weeks ago, before the week of the game, in our group chat, we were like, this is about to call, he's about to expose this, bro. So we were all like observing, and then he took it down. Like the next day, it was gone. It was only up for like maybe, I don't know. I want to say like maybe 4 or 5 hours, but it might have been up like half a day. I'm not sure. So then we were all like, all right, maybe what we're hearing is just what it is, rumors. It's not, there's not as, even though the individual I heard it from is, I know where he got it from, and that's good places. So, which was the players. So just transparency. So the players have known about it. And so that's how I found out about it, because the players were talking about it. And but long story short, we were like, all right, maybe, because the way things seemed is, to Johnny's point, we thought he was going to get another year. And like, we weren't going to be the ones to destroy anyone's relationship without being 100%. No, it's just not our place. So we left it alone. And then by all of our surprises, yesterday, news broke. And we already knew, like for the most part. Now there's been some details that have been added that I didn't know. But then, all right, so to your point, Johnny, so now we get to yesterday and the shit starts coming out. And then, so we've had some more clarity. So essentially, the girl, we won't name her name. We know, many of us know her name. She came forward yesterday with more evidence to prove what, because, all right, so here, actually, let me just, I don't know if people know. So an internal investigation started last summer. Both her and Sharon Moore said, hey, it's just a working relationship, nothing more. Yes, we're around each other all the time, but she was Sharon Moore's like secretary, like her his right hand girl. So that's why you saw her in the video on the sideline at that video, that one game, which we all seen that video, I'm sure. And so it was all lay low, stay low shit, okay? But then she came forward yesterday. And now I will say, I know there's I think it was Adam Schefter who said today, and I know people got upset. So like, hey, do not shoot the messenger here. Okay. I'm just letting you know what I have heard. Adam Schefter made a comment that we have not heard Sharon Moore's side. Sharon Moore has felt like some people were out to get him. I'm going to tell you exactly what that is. Okay. There's a belief that the donors wanted this to be revealed so they can move forward. And that's who, from my understanding, those who are out to get Sharon, which, by the way, nobody was out to get Sharon. Sharon, you made this mistake. This is on you. You're not the victim here, brother. And like, there's more to this that's not even, there's potentially more to this story that's still not even out yet. Now, and the reason why I say potential is because I can't confirm additional info that's not public yet, because I don't fucking truly know. I just, there's a lot of shit going on. But I can say there is a belief that the donors became motivated through November to get to not expose it, but to conclude this situation that has, as many of you know, but mind you, we just learned a month ago, me, Johnny, and Co. We just learned about this a month ago. But a lot of people have known. I talked to someone today. He's known since last February. So it's been known, and everyone's telling you they've heard these whispers and these rumors. I mean, even Doug Carshadan 97.1 said, yeah, he's heard about it, but he was told it was, it wasn't true. But she came forward. Ward Manuel got Sharon Moore out of a meeting, and then he got fired on the spot. There was and then what was released today, and we will get to Ward Manuel, I promise you. We're also going to get into the coaching candidates. I'm going to tell you exactly what I heard. And I'm going to tell you this too. Only 3 names, in my opinion, from what I understand, that matter. All the other names you're hearing don't matter, from my understanding, at least at this current point. And I will tell you the name that I think is the most likeliest of the 3. And I will even tell you from yesterday's show, I told you guys what me and Juju were hearing 2 weeks ago. I'll tell you that name today because it's been out. It's kind of out, so I don't care. I'll share it. So, long story short, fucking Ward gets fired, or I'm sorry, Sharon gets fired, but there was no HR personnel there, and apparently Michigan was aware of some mental disturbances with Sharon Moore. That's a bad look. That in alone should be a fireable offense for Ward Manuel. So let's get to that. Ward Manuel.
Hold on for you. Is the mental stuff Sharon was going through because of this though, or is it something else? Because I think that's 2 different things.
Don't have that answer, but I would assume it was this, bro, because I would assume it was this because he was aware that, and if anyone heard the 911 call, he's been stalking me for months.
Yeah, I heard.
Well, I'm aware of a reason for that, but I'm not comfortable sharing the reason for that. And it's not just because they had a side thing. There's a little more to this story, but I can't fully confirm it. So we're and I probably just shouldn't, and someone will be like, well, then you shouldn't even say it. And you're probably right, but I fucking did. So it is what it is. Now, Ward Manuel. There was a meeting today. And there were some people posting, oh, Ward Manuel is going to get fired. And if anyone followed me today, I said, hey, there's been no official report. I'm hearing an alternative outcome right now. And the alternative outcome is this. Boys, we have 3 weeks till the portal. Michigan needs to hire a head coach. They cannot go through an athletic director search right now. They have to get a head coach. So from my understanding, okay, the plan, and this was what was decided, discussed today, Ward will likely be around until spring, summertime. And then Michigan may go another direction. But for right now, Michigan has a coaching search to do. And that's what's going to happen right now.
You can't afford to fire him right now, honestly.
Exactly. And that's what it is. And I know a lot of people want Ward fired. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of Ward Manuel either, but I'm just letting you know the reality is if we fired him today, we are then out an athletic director, a head coach, and from my understanding, and I don't fully understand why this is, I was just told this, you can't hire a head coach without an athletic director. Plus, we don't even have a true president. So what Michigan doesn't want to do, because we have an interim president right now at Michigan. From my understanding, what Michigan does not want to do is be a leaderless. And I know they probably, well, Ward's not really a leader. Listen, I get it. But they don't want to be leaderless in this decision-making. Now, also, there is a belief that there's a bit of a power struggle at the top right now on who's going to make this final decision. Was it going to be the donors, the regents, the athletic director? Well, the reality is they all better get aligned. They better figure it the fuck out. Like, we don't need a power. We know how this goes with Michigan, boys. Any of you who have been Michigan fans, we know it can get messy at the top. We know there's been situations, NIL specifically, where somebody will roadblock something from happening. This has occurred a few times at Michigan. We are aware of these things. Now, so as it appears right now, Ward Manuel will remain the athletic director for at least a period of time until Michigan's ready to move on from there. Now, the coaches, let's get to the coaches. Here's what I'm hearing. And I will also tell you what me and Juju were hearing 2 weeks ago. Juju's right here. Fuck it. Let's bring Juju up. Hey, Juju, you there? What's up, bro?
Yeah, I'm here. What's good?
Hey, you good if I share what we were hearing 2 weeks ago without going too deep?
Yeah.
All right. So me and Juju got word that Michigan made some calls on a coaching prospect just to get a feeler, bro. And like, I'm going to be real. When Juju, all right. So to credit, Juju fed this information to me. And I was a little like, this is interesting because Sharon's still our coach. So like, it's one of those things where, and if anyone knows, and I know a lot of you guys are in DM groups or you are in text groups or whatever, as you guys know, information, it comes and it fucking goes. And it's just identifying what has validity and what doesn't. And it is hard to know sometimes. So me and Juju were just discussing it and we were like, shit, let's not make this public because we don't fully know when Sharon's the head coach. Long story short, that person was Kalen fucking Deboer. Kalen Deboer got reached out to 2 weeks ago. So now look, here's the positive. Michigan has not been told no. So that's still, alive. And we'll get into that as well. Now, the three coaches, from my understanding, Juju, you could tell me if you've heard anything different. From my understanding, from what I've heard today, the three coaches that we need to be paying attention to, okay? One, Kalen Deboer, which is my top choice of the three coaches. The other candidate, which is an intriguing candidate, but I'm not sure the fan base would love it as much, is Kenny Dillingham. Kenny Dillingham, Arizona State, is the other coach that needs to be on your radar. Needs to be on your radar. Word is Kenny Dillingham wants to come to Michigan. Like from all accounts, it's been a positive response, and like he wants to come. But the word is the plan A. And this has been discussed on Twitter. What I'm about to say right now is not anything plan A is Kalen Deboer. Now, the third coach, I don't love it as much. And it is the Jed Fisher safe hire. It is the Jed Fisher safe hire. So those are the three, in my opinion, that are the most important at this time. So that's where we are there. So Juju, have you heard anything different regarding that? Because we've not talked today, so I have no idea if you got anything out of it.
No. That's pretty much there's a lot of names being thrown out there, but
yeah.
Shouldn't take this whoever's taking this Gruden hire shit serious needs to.
Yeah, I mean, look, so I put Gruden on my list, but I am well aware of why that is a challenging hire to come to Michigan. Okay, we are aware of what happened at ESPN, the email leak, all that stuff. Like, I mean, clearly, I've mentioned Urban Meyer as a make a phone call candidate. I am well aware of why that would be a risky thought, considering Urban Meyer's past with the co-eds. You feel me? So understood. But so it does. So here's what all right, now I'll give you what I think, and then Johnny, if you got anything, here's how I think this is going to play out. I think Ward's going to be here till spring, summer. That's what I think, the way this looks. And look, he wasn't fired today. I think that says a lot. And I do think I personally do think we're going to get Kalen Deboer. I personally do think that. But we'll see. I can't say I know, and I can't give you a guarantee on any of that. But I'm just saying, just the way it looks and the way what I am aware of. And granted, I don't know everything at all. Like, I have puzzle pieces that I'm trying to figure out from what I do know. So that's my position, and that's how I think this is going to play out. Johnny, Juju, you let us know what you think.
What have y'all heard? Have y'all heard anything about Jesse Minter?
I
haven't, and I will say, I did post today on when the Jesse Minter, what's it called? What's it called? The show cause, when that ends. Yeah. Now look, there's 2 dates. Okay, there's 2 dates I'm aware of, and so the date that I posted was 12/15/2025. Why did I post that date? Okay, because in the NCAA report, page 65, it says Jesse Minter's show cause ends on 12/15/2025. I mean, that's the NCAA report. I had that given to me. Where the info and all that shit is at. Now, look, there's another date that's apparently April 26, 2026, or April 20, or April 2026. I don't know. I don't know what the correct date is. I just know the NCAA report did have 12/15/2025. I'm not sure the two. I don't know why there's 2 different dates, but and also the thing about Jesse Minter, let's just be honest. It's possible Michigan wants a complete clean break from any Harbaugh tree right now. I'm not saying I know that.
I understand that, and I understand also that he's a first-time head. It would be a first-time head coach, and you don't want to do that again. Not right now. So I understand that also.
That's true. Juju, do you have anything to add to that before we get on our calls?
The only thing I'll say about Jesse Minter is if you're gonna go with the first-time head coach, that's the one I wouldn't mind. It's not gonna happen. It's definitely not going to happen, but that's the one I wouldn't mind because he has credentials. He's certified. Stromar was not.
We love him. The fan base loves him.
He still has connections. So, I mean, but it's not happening.
Right. Yeah, there's actually 2 coaches that I feel were not head coaches and but would have been elite hires. And that is, the more I've thought about it, Jesse Minter. I mean, I think we would all agree if Jesse Minter was hired, the defense would be stupid. He's running a top defense in the NFL. College is cupcake shit to him. The other hire that would have been, which is not, by the way, is a fan candidate, Joe Brady from Buffalo.
I need a head.
That's what I mean. But he's an elite offensive mind. So there's your counter. That's it. So that's what I mean.
Well, there's also someone mentioned from Cincinnati as well, but.
What about Cincinnati?
There's a coordinator from Cincinnati as well. That's being thrown in the mix. The
3 names I laid, if I had to put money, I would say one of those 3 names will be the next Michigan head coach.
Which by the way, I'm all for Kalen Deboer. But that Dillingham hire would be really fucking good. I really like the hire.
I like the way his teams look, honestly. I do.
Let's talk about that. So for people who don't know about Kenny Dillingham, he is considered one of the top up and comer head coaches in college football. He is considered like ready. Like he's not just he comes from an offensive perspective, but it's not even that. He's actually CEO in his program. Like he understands from what. Now listen, I don't know Kenny Dillingham like that. Like he's Arizona State. I watched Cam Sketabo last year. Yes, I did. Okay, yeah, I watched some Arizona State, but like I don't know the team like that. So
and they had the Texas dead to rights. They slick got cheated out of it.
Yeah, there was that one bullshit call at the end.
Dillingham. It is simple fact. Yes, he's an ASU grad. He's from Arizona, born and raised, but he does not have the resources at ASU. They could not retain Sam Levitt, bro. He's gonna eventually leave that place.
Well, yeah, Juju, I don't know if you caught what I said earlier, but Dillingham apparently has reciprocated interest. He does want the job. Like that's the word. He does want.
I don't doubt it at all.
Yeah, I read it. I gotta do some digging of my own. Like that, the board stuff. Like I don't even know who reported it, but I seen it too.
Yeah, so that's where we are on that. So what we'll do, we got a super chat here. We'll hit the super chat. We'll start taking some calls. We got Kevin Martell in the house, 10-hour super chat. Obviously, mental health issues. The erratic behavior looks like TBI. Could that be the case? Regardless, we move on. What the fuck is TBI? Am I dumb?
I don't know either.
All right, I got a TBI medical term. TBI. Oh, is this by like a traumatic brain injury?
Nah, he just
Nah. You know what I think? No,
it's his own doing. It's his own doing, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. He did this to himself.
He did.
You're on top of the world. You're the head coach at Michigan in your late 30s, and you've known about this, and then it hits the fan. And I just don't think he knew how to handle it. I think that's all it was, honestly.
Yeah, I think it wasn't that it was a traumatic brain injury. I think it was a fucking traumatic event. I mean, think about it. Your entire life. Like, he didn't know this was coming, by the way. He didn't know he was getting fired yesterday. This caught him by surprise. He thought this was going to Michigan was in the position to hire a quarterback coach. That was interviewed on Monday. Shula.
It's the Kirk Campbell treatment.
What do you mean?
The Kirk Campbell treatment, basically.
Elaborate.
Like left in the dark, I'll just say.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, considering she came forward yesterday with evidence that proved everything.
Well, that's another thing too. Like she not only like she came forward, but like she was pushed to do so.
Okay, so let me hit on that, Juju, without you saying anything. So I heard today the donors push this. Is this accurate? Or are you gonna what's your thoughts there?
I mean, a family member.
You're talking about her father. Okay, so I heard about the father thing too. But I mean, listen, Juju, I think it's okay I don't think we're sharing. There's bits and pieces of this shit out there, okay? So it's not like
that's public. I mean, I don't remember if Adam Scheffler said it or I don't remember, but yeah, her father, for those who don't know, is down in Texas, is a big name in Texas.
Well, yeah, but he's a scout for the Chicago Bears.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, they can easily do their homework on him.
Yeah. So, listen, Juju, and I know like we talk. We try to be mindful, but brother, it's out. You know what I mean? Like, but I also understand.
Yeah, I just didn't remember that.
I know you got. Well, I also understand you got people. You gotta, be careful.
Yeah, I'm literally texting them like as I speak, just so I don't step on anybody's toes.
But so I'm hearing the donors were motivated though to get this, like, I don't want to say exposed, but over with, because they wanted to move on. So if I just so you know, like the Adam Schefter thing today about, Sharon felt there was people after him. Well, I'm going to let you know that's, from my understanding, who he felt was after him. But anyways, all right. So, okay. So we got another $5 super chat here. Does Kalen Deboer's lack of physicality not disinterest you? Okay. This is a fair question. Okay. So for me, if we get Kalen Deboer, you keep Tony Alford, you get an elite offensive line coach, which, by the way, do we not remember the Washington Huskies were they won the Joe Moore Award the year we whooped their ass in the national championship, and our offensive line was better. But at the end of the day, to build an offensive line that and our defensive line did own their shit. But it was a good offensive line. All things
To be
considered.
fair, our defensive line was owning everyone's shit.
Well, our defensive line had first round picks all over that fucking thing. So
they were a little fugazi that year, if I'm gonna keep it real, because Michael Penix was just getting rid of the ball. He was making sure to get rid of it, so he wasn't getting sacked because he was just throw it away or throw it in the dirt.
That's fair, but I mean the offense. I mean, Kalen Deboer has had good offenses like that. All right, so you hired Tony Alford. You make sure your offensive line coach is elite, and then you have to get an elite defensive coordinator. And if we can do that, if we can secure those three things, I have no concerns. No, I'm good. I fully would anticipate a very strong team at Michigan. I fully would. I really would. Okay, we got some more super chats here. We got beat up in the house. Where were you yesterday, dog? Remember 18 months, boys. 18 months. That's a long time. That's almost as long as the saga. We got Jeff Brom. Doesn't sound bad either. Multiple 9-1 seasons. I don't know. It doesn't excite me. I mean, I've heard, it just doesn't. Plus, and also regarding Jeff Brom, it's not one of like those three names I mentioned. There's a reason I mentioned like those are the three names that I've heard of the most likely. Now that could fucking change, but just from what I understand, those are the three that really do matter right now. B-Dub, $10 super chat. Michigan is coming, never not coming, no pun intended. I started this first, more ain't messing up my phrase. Well, he did just destroy our spread and smash fucking t-shirt. We're not going to sell that no more. Yeah, man. We'll say it could be funny in 6 months. Fucking actually, it's terrible, but we'll figure it out. All right, we got our boy here with a $5 super chat. Fuck the entire Harbaugh crew. Look what they've done to my school. What have they done to my boy, Johnny? I know. I mean, how do you think Harbaugh feels right now? Like, holy shit. $5 for the Dilly Dilly Fund. All right, shout out to you, man. We appreciate you. Appreciate it, our boy from Canada. We got another super chat. I was sick with flu symptoms on my birthday. Great present. Listen, I was sick yesterday too. You can ask our audience. I still pushed through. B-Dub. What the fuck, man? All right, so we got it's all love. Thank you, B-Dub. We got Von in the house. 499 super chat. And I will update the ticker here once we get some calls. Ben Baller, you're up next. We'll get to you, West Quad. We got Von in the house. We now know why Sharon never looked present on the sidelines. He had this on his mind. So apparently, yeah, I mean. Another thing that's interesting, and I can't confirm it, okay? What's your thoughts about this DMing during the halftime? What you guys' thoughts about that? You guys heard about this?
I haven't heard this. What is this? DM
Bro,
during halftime?
I know the fucking girl it was, man.
So what's this DM during halftime?
Apparently he DM'd this chick who follows me. I know who she is, man.
Oh, the
Apparently,
Instagram
OnlyFans girl. I know her. I know, I'm aware of her, and like we've talked, not about this, and like, fuck, dude, I don't know. Like, apparently that's the word that he was DMing her and shit. I don't fucking know during halftime,
and that makes sense. Let me real quick because I can't stand this stuff. All of this goes back to why the team looked undisciplined. Not fundamentally sound, not focused half the time, the inconsistent play. This dude our colors are maize and blue. He's wearing black half of the time. Like, hey, you coach at Michigan, not Iowa, buddy. Hello.
Yeah,
these
black
things
and yellow.
matter.
Black and yellow, I know.
Like, what are you doing? But it all makes sense now.
What? He was dealing with some shit. He was dealing with some shit outside the football field is what I mean.
Thirst, unquenchable thirst. What you always saying, Juju? Hydrate with Henny. He might have been on your stuff, Juju. Hydrating with Henny. He
was on a lot of shit.
He was listening to you.
Hey, bro. I guess I can take credit for us saving ourselves a year. You guys are welcome.
It was you, Juju.
He was hydrating with Henny.
Welcome to H2.
Now,
anyway.
the last thing, we'll finish our super chats here. I do have one thing I want to add that is not. This was said publicly by John U. Bacon. I'll hit on that in 1 second, but let's read these super chats. $2 super chat. If Bama wins, we hire Dilly. All right. That's another interesting thing, which is related to what I will say about John U. Bacon's comment today. We got hands in the house, $10 super chat. These Ohio fans are hypocrites. Barton, Julian Fleming, Meyer groping, claret, armed rob. Oh, I mean, come on, man. You know they don't. Their shit don't stink. You know that, bro. That's how they operate. They don't think buying players was cheating. They think that's not doesn't impact the. Those fucking guys think that doesn't impact the outcome on the field, which is the wildest shit ever. Can we use this as a reason to get rid of? Okay, well, all right. Let's hit on this. I think we should. Brightside, Mr. Brightside. Are you guys even aware about that? Do you guys know what that song's about? You guys know?
Yeah.
It's about an affair.
Mm-hmm.
Probably should drop it. I wasn't a big fan anyways. So, but we'll see. I don't know. Those are small potatoes. Those are small potatoes. You know?
Michigan has made that song like a movement. Now it's played at all types of NFL stadiums now, other college stadiums.
Well, I mean, it's a big song. I mean,
I'm just saying. We made it.
Yeah.
It was a hot long line. We made it into a hot song. You know what I'm saying? Michigan did that.
Well, what sucks is like they literally forced they forced the tradition, and now here we are. But
How you gonna blame the song?
It's fucking not good right now, you know. It's so funny. We got Taves here. Get rid of that song. Then we got my boy here. Definitely keep the song. The fan base is split. All right.
Fuck no, don't keep the song. Get some Drake.
Yeah, I don't love it. All right. So last comment
from me. Get some Drake. I caught that juju. Come on.
I ain't say that shit.
He put that in real quick and muted his stuff.
So today, John U. Bacon was on Fox 2 Detroit, the local channel, with Ryan Ermani. And Ryan Ermani asked him, like, what type of timeline are we looking at here? And John U. Bacon said, I have it on good authority. 5 to 10 days, Michigan's going to have a new head coach. So, and I'll tell you right now, if I'm connecting dots, because that is what I'm doing. Like, I don't have everything. I do not have like a fucking, like, I don't know exactly how it's going to play. I'm just sharing you guys what we've been told and what we know. To me, if I'm looking at this logically, and again, there is some putting puzzle pieces together. I don't deny this, but listen, reached out to Kalen Deboer 2 weeks ago, has not declined. Michigan is keeping Ward Manuel, meaning a hire for that's for hiring purposes, just so we know. 5 to 10 day window. I mean, that's a quick coach search if you really think about it. I mean, to me, it sounds like it's probably going to be Kalen Deboer. But here's the thing, and they're in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So Alabama's next game is the 19th, right? I think it is. Let me double check. The 19th. So that fits in that 10-day window. Now, I will also say, and I will say this is potentially risky to bring up, but fuck it. This is a podcast. We are not credentialed media. We are fans of the program. I will just share that I was given a flight log, we all know, anyone who's followed the coaching hire game of college football ever, flight logs are a risky business. I don't deny that, but there is a flight log that was sent to me for Friday of Tuscaloosa, from Tuscaloosa, Alabama to Willow Run Airport. Now, look, that doesn't mean that it's Kalen Deboer. It could very well be one of our fucking guys going down there and coming back. You know what I'm saying? Potentially gauging interest or whatever. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I have no idea who that is. It could be a rich dude just fucking going to Bama. It has nothing to do with Michigan. I have no idea. I'm just simply saying I was sent it. It is what it is. I mean, of course, there is risk to that because I don't know and I'm just talking, but it is, in my opinion, interesting. All right, we are... Hold on, we got our super chat. We did get another super chat. All right, we got another super chat. We'll get the callers here after this. 89 Dr. Funk, 10-hour super chat. I just finished watching Dropping Dimes with Sam, Vince, Horton minutes ago. Sam been looking like he is going to cry all day. Also, he believes they're going for Kalen Deboer, but need Alabama to lose. So, again, that fits exactly what I was saying to you. Alabama plays on the 19th. That is the 10 days. We are all going to be Georgia fans. Or not Georgia fans, Oklahoma fans. Alabama plays Oklahoma. We are going to be Oklahoma fans.
Also, if anybody, sorry to cut you off. If anybody is paying attention, Ty Simpson seems to be hurt as well. I would say pay attention to that.
Really?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Just pay attention to that.
Like, do you know what the injury is?
They're saying a back injury.
And the back is unknown in the medical space.
So just y'all just pay attention to that. If anything were to happen.
Yeah, but
The
it's
more
not
I think about it, I want Dillingham. The more I think about it, I think I want Dillingham more.
I mean, he's quietly becoming like I like Deboer. I want the Deboer hire just to let everyone know nothing's happened. So I don't know who the hire is.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
That Dillingham hire is like right there for me. Like I almost like it a little bit more, but then again, I like Kalen because his ties with Courtney and the shit that he can do because Courtney is tied in with Michigan. So yeah, and Courtney is I'm telling you, Courtney is probably one of the best, if not the best GMs.
Okay. All right, but Juju, there's a lot of people who don't know what you're talking about, so please elaborate on Courtney Morgan.
Courtney Morgan went to Michigan. Courtney Morgan was here when we got Mason Graham, Kenneth Graham, those guys.
Mason Graham is here because of Courtney Morgan. Mason Graham is here.
Championship class, that's Courtney Morgan. So those of you who aren't familiar with her, he follows Caitlin DeBoer, and I would imagine
he went to Washington. He
right.
went to Washington, and then he went to Alabama. So
I would, for 1,000 years, we would not have Sean McGee. Like, there's no way we would keep him. A lot of things would be shaken up. In my opinion, no matter who the hire is, in my opinion, the only person that you keep is Tony Alford, and sadly, Chip would have to go. I don't want to see him go, but that is what it is.
Unlikely Kalen DeBoer would keep him. Ryan Grubbs would maybe be our next offense coordinator. All right, let's read these super chats. If you want, if you want to call in, we have a super chat who asks, how do I call in? I'm putting the link again in here. We do have some callers already lined up. I will get to we're about to pull them up. But if you want to get in the line, we do 5-minute phone calls. We're here to talk some ball, the situation, whatever you guys want to talk about. But yeah, so again, so here's where I'm at, Juju. I'm also in agreement with you. Now listen, what I'm about to say, it appears there is absolutely zero smoke. For me, right now, all things considered, I'm on Kurt Zanetti, Kalen DeBoer, Dillingham. Those three I think are the most interesting, real. All right, I shouldn't say realistic because there's no smoke to the Signetti shit. I just fucking want Signetti. But I guess we'll just stick to what we think is a bit more realistic. So I guess Dillingham and Kalen DeBoer. I agree. Either one of them, I'd be happy. I'd be happy. But I do want Kalen DeBoer over Dillingham. But again, for those who don't know, Dillingham is considered like very promising up and coming coach. And there is an expectation he will be a big time coach.
I'm gonna shoot you a text about another one as well.
Okay. All right, let me read through these super chats and we'll get to our callers, okay? So we have Mad Anthony Wayne. TJ cuts through the noise again. It's Dilly time. Open for the fourth with Sabotage, Beastie Boys, or something with Eminem. Juju for governor of Michigan. Hey, Juju, you're gonna represent the state, buddy. All right.
Fuck, we're failing.
Hydrate with Henny, right? Is that gonna be your campaign slogan? Hydrate with Henny.
Yeah. I mean, I got to. I want to do something either with that or chocolate milk. Or the other.
There you go. All right. How do I call from YouTube? I just threw the link in there. Hit the link. You can get in the queue line. We got our guy here. $5 super chat. Killing Dillingham is a motivator. He is also a great offensive mind. My concern is what will our defense look like? Listen, that is a bridge we will cross when we get a head coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how that will look either yet. We got Tommy, $10 super chat. Kenny will make mistakes, but he has a chance to be great. We'll set. I know. So to these last two,
you made the playoff with ASU, bro.
Dude, apparently a program builder. Like this kid, like he is.
How old is 40, 39?
No, 32, ain't he?
He's that young?
Hold on, let me just confirm.
32.
He's young. He is young though.
I know he's young, but I thought Sharon Moore was the youngest head coach.
All right, I apologize. 35.
Okay, so he is. It's insane, and he's light years better than Sharon Moore. That's
he is, yeah, as a coach. Yes. We wouldn't have the learning curve we just went through.
Bro, get him to A2 with the resources, bro. He's gonna be a better recruit. I'm getting ahead of myself, but
yeah. All right. He is a great recruiter, and Michigan backing will be a great in that position. Runs the right offense. Taves DeCane, $7 super chat. Last year we tracked flight logs here in Toronto, anticipating Otani coming. Turns out it was a Canadian billionaire and Shark Tank legend, Robert Hayback. That's what I mean. Like, I had one sent to me, but I don't know what the fuck it means, man. It's interesting. It's Friday at noon, though. I don't know. I really don't know, but I thought it was interesting, so I brought it to the table. Okay, so now we'll get to our first caller, and how we got Ben Baller. What's up, Ben Baller? How we doing, man?
Hey, what up, man?
What's on your mind?
Look, man, I'm not as big on the Kalen Deboer thing or the Dillingham thing. I'm a Jesse Minter guy all the way. I think Jesse Minter be the best hire. That's just me personally. You offer him, make him say no. I have a problem with Kalen Deboer and physicality too. His teams are not physical to me at all. If anything, I call his Alabama tenure disappointing. I don't think he's been impressive at Alabama at all.
I mean, he did. All right. Okay. Well, it's just.
I mean,
all right,
nobody's going to be impressive filling in for Nick Saban.
Right. And let's just.
I'm not even saying he's on Nick Saban level. I'm saying what he's done on any level is not impressive to me, considering the talent he has.
I don't agree. I mean, he took
Washington to a natty.
Washington. I'm talking about Alabama.
He ain't been there but 2 years.
Bro,
he's in the playoffs.
He's been there 2 years. Both years are disappointing to me, bro.
Okay.
Hold on. Hey,
record.
All right, motherfuckers. I swear to God, bro.
It's my turn. It is. You told me it was my turn.
I gotta get that one.
Bro, I got all my game. I got a bunch of these things. I gotta upload them. But anyways, bro, it's year 2. He's in the playoffs and has the 2nd ranked recruiting class. Like, you're acting like he's failing.
Here's what I'm saying, bro. His first year, he loses to he lost to a bad Oklahoma team when he had a way more talented team. He lost to a Michigan team. Now, look, the defense played good. He lost to a Michigan team that had no offense. He lost one more game. I can't even remember which game he lost. Or did he lose more than one game? I think he lost 4 games. I forget. This year, he lost to an absolutely atrocious Florida State team. That team is trash. He lost to that team. He lost to he should have lost. There's more. Look, he's 9-3. There were other games they were lucky to win as well. If you really think he hasn't been underwhelming at Alabama, considering what he got, I don't know what to tell you.
Are you going to leave out? He beat Kirby Smart. He's 2-1 versus Kirby. Are you going to leave that out?
Alabama, that's an Alabama problem for Kirby.
Oh, all right.
I don't even think that's Kalen Deboer, bro.
Okay.
I'll be honest. And by the way, they should have won that game too. It doesn't matter. They got their ass whooped in the SEC championship by the same team, so I could care less that he beat them. To be honest with you, to me, I just don't like that style of football. He's a finesse coach. Point blank, period. He's a finesse coach. Now, don't get me wrong. Anything's an upgrade over what we got with Sharon.
Of course.
Anything's an upgrade there.
So he beats Sarkisian, a Texas Sarkisian team. He beats Georgia. He's in the playoffs, number 2 recruiting class.
They beat Tennessee as well.
Which Texas team?
Beat Missouri, beat Vanderbilt.
This year's Texas?
No, in the playoffs with Washington as well.
We're just naming his resume.
Yeah.
Oh, he did good at. Well, I'm not even dogging on Washington. I already said that. I'm talking specifically Alabama has been underwhelming.
All right. I mean, I'd say early.
Besides Jesse Minter, who is over him?
All right. Hey, Ben. All right. Let me just listen. You know how we do it here, bro. I'm just giving you counter. Let's say he was here, right? Let's say he was here. He went 10-3. We're in the playoffs. We have the number 2 recruiting class. Would we really be upset?
Look, man, look, maybe my ambitions are too big, bro. I want a hire when I hear the name.
Yeah.
I'm ready to pop champagne. That's the kind of hire I want. I'm not popping champagne for Kalen Deboer.
Well, I mean, I hate to break, but he's the best, along with the best coach available. Like that would be
Jesse Minter is available, by the way. I'm just saying.
Which we have no proof of concept of.
I heard he'll only come if Ward is fired.
Can I tell you why I like Jesse Minter, bro? And I know he hasn't been a head coach. So, and this is the only exception I'm gonna give to this. The reason I like him so much is, I don't know, I have an intuition when I listen to a guy to know that he's a savant, to know that he got the mind to do it. And not only that, I know he can coach a physical football team. I know he'll bring that defensive prowess to Michigan, and I know he'll take it to another. I know he'll keep a lot of those things we love so much about the Jim Harbaugh teams, and I think he could actually pull it off. I feel like if we go with some of these other guys, bro, it's like I feel like we gonna go the Rich Rod route. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
The problem though, they're trying to get away from like that. They're trying to wipe their hands with that.
Yeah, they want to do
the Harbaugh stuff.
I'm not saying it would be a bad hire. I think Jesse, again, he's the only one that doesn't have head coach experience that I feel like would be a good hire. But they've already if they stick to true what's being said, they're hiring an offensive minded coach.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Look, I think they're just gonna look. The guys you guys mentioned are tier 2 guys to me. They're tier 2.
If we look at it though, the 3 names I mentioned are all offensive minded coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Jed Fisher would be
okay.
Terrible
then
hire.
outside of Jesse Minter, who is you said tier 2?
Well, I'll give you my list, bro, because I got tiers. I got a tier 1 and tier 2.
Okay,
tier 1 is going to be the most unrealistic shit, but I don't care. We're Michigan. We're the block game. You make them say no. All right, you make them say no. You're gonna go offer the fattest deals to these guys. Kursignetti. I'm about to get outlandish. I'm just giving you a heads up. and Nick Saban, John Harbaugh, Mike Tomlin, Jesse Minter.
Jesse Minter's the most realistic, I guess. Go on.
There's a couple NFL guys I got to think about. NFL guys I automatically put in tier 1 because I just like NFL coaches. Tier 2 is going to be to me Kalen DeBoer, Kenny Dillingham, Mike Elko. Guys like this are going to be tier 2. Jed Fish to me is a tier 3 dude.
That's
I'm not
right.
interested in Jed Fish at all whatsoever. You can miss me with that.
I'm not trying to be a prettier version of 9-3. That's not where I'm at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, all the players are going to leave if they hire Jed Fish. Which, by the way, isn't Jed Fish a hardball guy?
Yes.
He was here.
Okay, so exactly. So they I don't want to hear that they won't hire the right hardball guy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'll tell you this. If they did hire Jed Fish, that would be quite the contradiction.
Jed Fish left because him and Harbaugh were having disagreements about the offense.
Oh, I got to mention this, by the way. Nicole Arbog in the last hour has been reporting that Ward Manuel thing is TBD right now because actually they're letting a law firm do the investigation. So they may have met about it today. May have met about it and discussed it and got, okay, what's going on right now. But they're not going to actually make any decisions until the law firm completes their investigation. So once they wrap up their investigation, I think he's out of there.
So they hired a Washington, D.C. law firm to do the investigation of all involved in the previous internal investigation. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know, man. Again, we'll have to watch it play out. But I will say.
Well, have you gone on her Twitter, Nicole's?
Yeah, Nicole Auerbach. Yeah. So she said, unless there's a different update, but she said, for those, I have it right here. She said, Michigan has been alerted prior to Wednesday that Sherrone Moore was dealing with a mental health issue, yet Ward Manuel fired him.
Oh, you behind.
Is there more? Okay, let's see.
Oh, yeah, there's more. She released the statement that the school gave out. She released that they're actually asking students to give tips.
All right, so Jenner and Block is the law firm that has been investigating the Sherrone Moore situation. The scope of the investigation includes the alleged inappropriate relationship of the school's response. Michigan's interim president, the Domenico Grasso, sent this letter out to students, which I've read it. It's nothing special, so there's no need to read it, but stating that the school will continue to investigate what happened and asking for those with information related to the situation.
So, yeah, once that wraps up, guys, he might be out of here in January. I ain't gonna lie to you. If it wraps up in January, I think he might be out of here.
I don't know. I guess I got to reread this, but like, dog, it literally says right here. It says each of us shares an obligation to uphold our values. If you become aware of any violation, not this one specifically, I strongly encourage you. Okay, no, above that it does say anyone with information about this matter. Okay, you're right. It is up there. We'll see. Yeah, no, there's for sure, no doubt, another investigation occurring. But my thing is, Ben Baller, we have 3 weeks. I cannot fathom waiting for this to fully end because this is not going to end in 72 hours. Like, oh, well, 72 hours, we're going to make our decision with Ward. I'm telling you, it is, I think, here's what I think. Like, even what Nicole Auerbach is even saying, this still fits exactly what my theory is on the way this is going to go. The investigation could end in March. So you keep Ward.
I don't think it's going to take that long.
You listen. All right, how about this? You want to put 100 on it?
Oh, you gonna make me bet on this shit?
If we go 50, 20, I don't know. I'm just
trying we could do a little 50 piece. I think he's gonna be at the latest. I'm gonna give it February.
All right, let's do 50. All right, so here's the deal. All right, so here's how I think this is gonna play out. sure, this investigation is going to go down. It ain't going to be done in 3 weeks. So the AD will be here. The AD will make the hire, right?
I don't disagree with that.
Right. And then the investigation will conclude in probably spring, right? And then he's gone.
Yeah, I'm going before. It's February counter spring.
I think that's fair. As long as the real goal is we get the head coach, and then the AD can fucking fuck off, bro. Like, should we put a poll? How many would be sad? Chat? Let us know in the chat. How many would be sad to see Ward Manuel not be the AD of Michigan? Let us know if you want Ward Manuel to continue to be the athletic director of Michigan. Now, of course, we want a head coach. That's what we need right now. That is really the priority for this unit, this program, all things considered with the portal. That's just where.
Oh, by the way, did you mention which game he was texting the IG girl at halftime? Because that makes it worse.
All right. So the word is the Ohio State game.
Yeah.
Is that what you heard?
Come on, bro. What do you?
I don't.
That's what I heard.
Know. I'm just saying that's the word.
Hey, bro. You let me get this straight. You at halftime in a 1-point game. You texting a side piece.
He in his feelings. He's sucker for love.
Bro, this is the game. What are you doing? Get your head in the game, bro. You ain't getting blown out. It's a 1-point game. You over here not even talking to the team. You DMing some side. Are you kidding me? This got me hot.
Sucker for love.
Hey,
sucker for love.
If true, fucked, bro. That's nuts. If true, I don't know. I just know that's the word. That's all I know. I don't know if it's true or not.
Bro, does anyone understand how bro, imagine players. Because players, they're in the locker room with him. They see him on his phone. They're probably, what are you doing, bro?
The players have known. The players have known about this. Like, some players knew about it longer than others, but in the last month, the players have known about this. You know, but all right, Bimbo, let's get some final thoughts. I gotta get these callers. My bad, we kind of ran long, but it's all love, man.
Yeah, my final thoughts is this, man. I've been off the Sharon Moore train for about a year now. Okay, I'm happy it's over. I'm not happy with how it went down. It is a sad situation overall. The dude was creeping all over the place, hitting up IG models, you name it. Didn't matter the place, the date, or the time. He was on that timing. All right. He was trying to slide into everything. And unfortunately, that is what it is. But now we got to go on to the next coach, Jesse Minter. Please come on down. That's my number one choice. I hope that's who we get. If not, it is what it is at that point. If we don't get a splash hire, it's go blue till the end of time. But we need to get back to the mountaintop, and we got to make the right decisions. Ward Manuel, yeah, you need to go too, bro. How are you firing somebody going against school protocol? That makes me think you was trying to cover it up, because you trying to do a one-on-one in the office. You probably was telling Sharon, hey, man, just so you know, you better not throw me under the bus. That's the only reason I can think of. You ignore school protocol, and I have HR in there. That's the only thing I can think of. So you're a dumbass too. You could get the hell on out of there. Let's start a clean slate. Go blue. Jesse Minter, I love you, dog. Let's bring that back, that championship DNA.
Hey, Ben Barber wants Jesse Minter and Chris Partridge back. All right, brother. Well, we'll talk, man. I'm sure I'll hear from you soon, man. Stay up, all right, Ben? All right, go blue, brother. Oh, shit, my bad. All right, before we get to our next caller, let's give some love to our sponsors. We have Win Agency, the agency, Win Agency. Let's see. We have where's the all right, at Win Agency, we try to make things as simple as possible. We now have 2 self-service options available on our website. Check out the links in the chat to run your own health insurance and life insurance quotes. The service is available 24/7, 365. 2026 plan prices are available because we are now in December. So Win Agency has them available. The links will be in the chat for Win Agency, and then our other sponsor. Let's give some love to them. We have Healthy Dogma. Let me pull them up. Actually, Johnny, run some topic right now. Let me get Healthy Dogma set up.
Go ahead. But this team, Sharon, we really need this reset, honestly, because I wasn't looking forward to next year with what he had going on. I wasn't looking forward to it. Like, I need people to understand how poorly coached this team was. It was poorly coached, very poorly coached, undisciplined. And the fact that he did this stuff, it's pretty mind-boggling to me that Sharon did this and they interviewed him. They interviewed y'all about it. And then you kept doing it. And now you want to have a mental breakdown about it? Oh, you out your mind. You know, I grew up with pops, you know, my moms and pops happily married. Shout out to them. For about 50 years, something, you know. But you know, as a grown man, as a man growing up, as a boy growing up into a man, you know, you were always held accountable. That's one thing he taught me, that you're held accountable. If I do something, I'm held accountable about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how men live. We get held accountable for things. You know, they're not dragging her through the mud or anything like that. It's on him. So how are you moving so wild like this, bro? Like you don't understand the world we live in. Like, what are we talking about?
Bro, the only thing, because I've tried to think about that as well, the only thing I could possibly fathom is like, bro, when you're on top of the world, and he was, like, if you really look at it, fucking multi-million dollar contract, head coach of a blue blood, family, beautiful wife, kids. Bro, you start, you know, you think you can do no wrong. Who's going to catch you? I mean, listen, she was in his fucking office. She was in his department.
They were walking around campus all the time with each other.
I know there's pictures. I know there's pictures.
Bro, people can, if let's say it's me, TJ, and a girl, I can tell if she likes TJ. You can see the infatuation when people are, when you're in a crowd. Chill out, chill out.
Hey, we ain't talking football.
Okay, pause. My bad, pause. But I can tell that she likes TJ. You know, you can see the infatuation in people's eyes and stuff. People see that stuff. You know, so the fact that he thought he could be so cavalier with this and just get away with it, bro, like nobody was gonna notice. This is wild stuff.
Well, what's crazy is like it's only good until it's not. And like the reality is too, it wasn't gonna last, man. Like that's the other thing too. Like, all right, now fuck, let's stick to football. But my point is like that shit, like when you had a little side thing, that shit does, dude, it very rarely ends organically. What, Juju?
I was just agreeing. I said, like especially when you're a public figure, like what are you doing?
Yeah, bro. Like fuck, dude. I know. All right, so we got.
It's insane.
Yeah, let me get our guys Healthy Dogma up here. Healthy Dogma is owned by a Michigan alumni who knows what loyalty means. For decades, the May family has cheered in the big house and always brings the same dedication to crafting clean Michigan-made dog food for dogs. Check out healthydogma.com and use 25 Go Blue for 25% off. And Michigan loyalty extends to our four-legged friends. This is Healthy Dogma. If you love your dog, give your dog a present this Christmas. Real food to keep your dogs healthy. Not that fake shit these other dog food companies be throwing in your dog food. It ain't no good. And I mean it. Do your research. If you don't believe me, do your research. I went down that rabbit hole 8 years ago. Also, shout out to Healthy Dogma. We appreciate them. Links will be in the chat for a direct link for your 25% off. Give them a chance. Give them a shot. Check out their product. They are Michigan faithful. Shout out to Healthy Dogma. If you love Michigan and you love your dog, Healthy Dogma's for you. All right, Juju, let's get to our next call. We got West Quad in the house. What's up, West Quad? What's the word, man?
What up, though?
Hey, what up, man?
Hey, man, I don't really want to talk too much more about this Sharon stuff because it's obviously we got to talk about it, but it's getting salacious. But I'm gonna add to the salaciousness. I'm sorry. She had that 93 octane, bro. You don't want that 93 octane, bro. You want that regular, bro. At best, you want that silver. You do not want that 93. That 93 octane. How you, Johnny can't look at the camera because he know. Hey, that 93 octane. How you acting up, bro? If you know, you know. Now everybody not gonna understand this goddamn analogy, but those who know. You don't want that 93 octane. I can speak from experience, bro. Like, I hate to say it, I've been in a coaching situation like that where I was messing with somebody I was supposed to, and Johnny's right. You can see it. I can see it, and I'm like, dog. People can see you, right?
Like, yeah, we see y'all like over there, lover bird.
Like, hey, bro, like bird. Back away because it was something. I had a surround moment, so I can't be holier now. Only thing was I'm not married, so but it was a Sharon Moore type situation involving football, and yeah, people can see it, bro. And it never. And TJ, you are 100% correct. It never ends well. It's not supposed to end well.
Like the only way it could end well is if it's in the beginning stages and you end that shit quick.
Yeah, bro.
And that isn't even a guarantee. It could still get fucking out.
Well, mine definitely didn't end well, but I'm just saying, bro, like you can't. I just understand like how he didn't see that it wasn't going to end well, like
because you know what I think. All right, on some real shit. I don't think he's ever done some shit like that before. Listen, he got married in 2015. Okay. I think, listen, he got status, he got power, he got money. He was feeling like top dog. Remember, bro, he was an offensive lineman at Oklahoma. He wasn't pulling the fucking, I mean, like, listen, I'm not saying they don't get girls, but like,
no,
bro.
I was a walk-on, TJ.
I know, but West Quad, dog, listen, I know you were a walk-on. But dog, bro, what position did you play, West Quad?
Defensive back.
That's right. Offensive lineman, West Quad.
I mean, nah. The hog mollies is getting girls, but they not the. Not the A1. Okay,
they getting the ones y'all. Don't
they get fucking nines better, dog, or nines are better, bro. It's rare shit. And like, listen, y'all, I don't really consider. I don't need to get into that, but like, I feel like
all I'm telling you is once I put that jersey on
I'll just say that, okay?
Once I put that jersey on, my status shot up tremendously, and like Mike, like back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. It was incredible to see. Like, oh, okay. But yeah, man, I don't get why he would do it. I understand like as a regular dude falling into a trap like that, but not to a trap, but you know what I'm saying, fall into that type of situation, but. As the guy, absolutely not, bro. Like you made that decision to get married. You made a decision to have those children. You can't fall to the same temptation that I would. Like I ain't had. I mean, you got everything to lose. I ain't had shit to lose, and I still felt bad. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
ain't no way, bro. Like of course, yeah. He had a mental health situation because his whole house of cards fell down.
Yep.
And it was all preventable. Like it wasn't like, I mean, I'm not gonna speak on his mental health because I maybe he's got something else going on. But what I
think he just crashed out.
Yeah, I think he crashed out because, I mean, yeah, you were the guy, bro. You were the man. And I feel like Tyra Banks, we were all rooting for you for the most part.
We were though. We were critical, but we wanted him to do well.
Yeah, I wanted him to succeed. I just wanted to make the right hires. Not everybody. You like Juju. Not everybody wanted him to win. Okay, that's fine, but for the most of us did. I feel comfortable saying most of us wanted him to win. So it's like, bro, yeah, everything came crashing down. Of course, I mean, not of course he crashed out, but I ain't surprised. I'm not surprised. You can be surprised if you want to, but not me.
I mean, to crash out like he did, like you ruined your career with that crash out. Like, what are you gonna go back to high school? Football, coaching high school football or something? Shit. Epic crash out. But this is my thing. People also saying this. Oh, if we made the playoff, this would have been swept or if we beat Ohio State. Yeah, the problem is we didn't.
The best part that happened to, I'm not gonna lie, I would take that small sacrifice for the future.
We were poorly coached. So that's the thing. That's why people were even thinking about it because they see what me, TJ, Juju, M3, Boxing Maniac been saying all year. This is a poorly coached team, undisciplined team.
No, you're a hater, Johnny.
And
I hate to see poor coaching.
To back off of that, like the worst thing, this is gonna sound so crazy, but it's like so true. And I had this theory, like when it happened, the worst thing that happened to us was him beating Ohio State and Bama.
I mean, he was still going to get a second year regardless, though. What do you mean?
Yeah, he was.
I mean, it
the
gave us
worst
hope.
thing.
It gave hope. I don't disagree. It gave hope.
It's not only that; it's his game planning, the way he coaches, the way he thinks about things in big games. Like that hurt us.
Bro, the timeouts here. I mean, I hate to harp on it, but God, like, bro, the average NCAA football player could call timeouts better than that. Like, come on, bro. Like, it was.
All right. Can I say something that has not been? I've not seen anyone discuss.
Go right ahead.
This relationship with his girls was going on before Sherrone Moore was even made head coach. So what the fuck? Why would Harbaugh recommend this shit? He didn't know about it either.
Hey, I'm not gonna hold you.
Quirky guy.
If anybody is a straight ahead blinders guy that can't read the room, like can't see what Johnny and I were talking about, like it's definitely Jim Harbaugh. So yeah, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt that he couldn't see it.
Eating a steak and drinking milk, he wasn't paying attention to that.
They could have been rubbing on each other in the room. Jim Harbaugh, he thinking about the goddamn game.
Hey, to your point, check out this tweet that was from earlier today. It says the Sherrone Moore saga is just what I have it up. Yeah, I do. The Sherrone Moore saga is just further proof that you need laser-focused autistic men to run your football team. If this gal asked Jim Harbaugh if he wanted a blowjob, he would have looked at her cross-eyed and responded, "My hair isn't wet, dumbass." Ass, bro.
Look at his TJ. Look at his face when he waves and he sees the cameras on him. Look at his face.
Yeah, and he waves like. Look at him. It's like, all right, this is uncomfortable.
You see?
Yeah.
Look at right there.
No, I think that might be that smug. Nobody knows.
Yeah, we know. We see you. You looking awkward over there, brother. Like you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. I know them looks.
Bro, Johnny, no, bro. Johnny, if you was on the staff with me, you would have pulled me to the side,
bro.
dog.
Hey, bro. I believe Sherrone hitting that, bro.
Bro, you would have definitely. I needed you, Johnny. I needed you on my squad to tell me to get it together.
West Squad. Let me read these super chats. I'll get your final take. I got to get to the next caller here, but we got Trucker Road Dog in the house. $5 super chat. I say ditch the Mr. Bright song, Bright Side BS, and go with In the Big House by Pop Evil. Johnny, I nominate you to spearhead this. Virginia Tech enter Sandman level shit. Type shit. We got Captain Stabbing in the house. Remember, for 12 months, that's a year for those who can't count. This was a playoff team with a competent coach. Let's ask that question. Do we think we had a good, competent coach to make the playoffs this year? I think it's possible. What do you think, Juju?
I think so.
Johnny says yes. What about you, Juju?
What was the question? You cut out.
God. All right, Juju. No, you weren't paying attention, motherfucker. All right, Juju.
You cut out for me.
This was a playoff team with a competent coach. Do you believe we had a competent coach as a playoff team?
That's a tough one. I'm gonna just lean yes.
All right, West.
I think the better question is competent coach is because it's more than right.
I was just about to.
Okay, TJ. Right. Injury disclaimer or no?
Wait, say again.
Injury disclaimer.
Yeah,
I'm saying with a fully healthy team.
But listen, Justice Haynes was there for the Oklahoma game, and fucking now Jordan Marshall, he USC game, he kind of started breaking out, right? Because the injury was the USC game.
Yeah, I'm saying all around. Well, then again, fully healthy, we don't get to see Blake Frazier.
Well, that's another thing that has to be addressed this season with the offensive line talent. That hurt us a lot this year.
Dog, how you that guy? You're Mr. Joe Moore Ward, and we doing seniority games.
The shuffling and reshuffling is just you figure your guys out.
Also, the wide receiver, we doing seniority games there. Why is Andrew? I'm about to get mad. Why is Andrew Marsh not starting week 1?
Well. All right, because I've made this argument, but if you looked at Andrew Marsh in week 2, he looked like he wasn't ready. He didn't turn his head around So I'll give him benefit of the doubt there, but the Samaj Morgan shit, I don't understand that, and I definitely don't understand how injuries brought us our best 5 starting offensive linemen, and that happened 2 years in a row. Like, how do you not identify that shit in fall camp, man? All right, next super chat. We got Matt Pugh in the house. What are the players in lingo? I heard a new tight end pulled. Matt Ludwig did ask out of his letter of intent, his NIL deal. He is now a free agent, as you would say. Matt Ludwig is the only one so far who has left the program, and he is good. $5 super sticker. We appreciate it, brother. Another foul. You probably meant to do this the first time. I want Deboer, but what are your thoughts on Dan Mullen? I don't want Dan Mullen. I am right now, Dillingham and Deboer right now are for me. For me, that's where I'm at. I mean, listen, Kurt Cinetti's really who I want, but there's not been one inkling of reason to think that that's the direction Michigan's going to go right now. There's been nothing about it. Nothing. Which kind of pisses me off.
I got the same 3 coaches as you, and I mean, but obviously in the same order. Like we're not getting Cignetti, but it's nice to dream.
Unfortunately, I'm sad about it. You know. All right, let's get to our next. All right, Westcroft, final thoughts. I get to minus callers.
My final thoughts are: let's bang out this home run hire. Let's secure this entire class. I want Moose back in the fold, and I understand, like he might be one of those super moral guys, You might be, some guys that, there's blemish on the program. But if you look into it, every program's got some dirt, bro. So you're not going anywhere clean unless you're going to BYU. And then BYU got some dirt going on.
Bro, BYU got dirt too.
Right.
I guarantee that.
All that soaking. But yeah, thanks for having me. Till next time. Go Blue.
All right, go Blue, man.
Real quick, TJ. And this has been proven. I've been proven right about this the last 2 years. I need to know what's going on at fall camp. I'm tired of this into the bunker. Nah, you don't need no bunker. Let us see what's going on. Because that's how Sharon got away with this. That's how he got away with a lot of this stuff in fall camp. We don't know who's starting. We don't know who's
Jimmy Jr., man.
You're saying you want either media access or at least every now and then fan access?
Yes, both.
Like some in schools do that. We do not.
Exactly. Schools that are actually producing. Ohio State does it.
Schools. Yeah, Alabama does it.
Exactly. What are you hiding? See, I wanted it with Harbaugh, but he proved okay. I don't need prying eyes. You can trust me.
Trust Harbaugh, right?
Couldn't trust Ronin, and we saw the results. People used to, no, Johnny, we don't do that. Man, please, I want to know what's going on for real.
Yeah, I mean, the word, like the concern is Ohio State's watching our shit. And listen,
ain't nobody watching our stuff.
Well, I mean, there's been shit since like the 60s, bro. Like, I mean, these two teams do have this.
That was a long time ago. We can't be holding on to that. Open it up. And I want you at practice, TJ, because you ain't that far. I want you there.
Bro, all right, well, check this out. You know those they put it was when Harbaugh was here, they put up those wind nets. Do you know what I'm talking after practice? That was not about wind. It was not. It was so no one could watch from the bridge. All right, so anyways, let's get we got GT in the house, Fire Super Chat. Potential coaching upgrades. Urban Meyer's girlfriend, Gary Molnar, Marty Schottenheimer. Respectfully, I can't name the next one. GT, what's the matter with you? Make them say no if they do get more back. Sarcasm 100% for those who don't know GT. All right, Fire Super Chat. We appreciate it. Next caller is our boy AD. How we doing, man? Let us know.
Man, I think it's Deboer bust, man.
Okay, what do you mean? Like, there's just no other coach that makes you happy, or you just think that's what Michigan's approach is?
I'm not a Dillingham guy. He's not he has no Midwest ties. He's a West Coast guy. I'm not sure he really gets the rivalry. I think he'd be like a Jonathan Smith at MSU kind of guy. I don't think it worked.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm worried about that one.
Jonathan Smith hire?
Yep.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh hell.
I couldn't agree. I couldn't disagree more. Like they're not even like the same realm.
Well, the concerns that I have with Dillingham are the same ones that like made Smith not work in the sense, man.
Well, I mean, I can understand like the West Coast ties, but like at the same time, Dillingham is not even remotely the same personality as Jonathan Smith.
Yeah, he's got a better history of building a culture, and
that's what Jonathan Smith is lacking.
I do think Bryce would stay too if we got Dillingham. But I just think all things considered, Deboer is just by far and away ahead of the others.
I mean, I wouldn't disagree. Like his resume, as far as his resume.
So here is Scott Bell with a poll that's been out for a little over an hour now. What do you think, Michigan Twitter? I want your preference, not your prediction. Right now, Kalen DeBoer has 54%. The other options are Jesse Minter, as we discussed, Jed Fish, as we discussed, and Kenny Dillingham. And guess what? Those are those three of the names that I said are the ones that really matter are on that poll. So those are the three that I'm telling you. That's where the radar is. The Jesse Minter thing, I'd call that a wild card. I mean, I'm just not sure about the show cause date. I think it is 12, 15, 25, but it may be April. I have heard I've not even heard this, but like the thought is if they did go with Jesse Minter, like I've heard it, but it's not like legit like info. It's just thought.
Mm-hmm.
That okay, they would move forward with building a staff for Jesse Minter, but he wouldn't actually join the team until April, which would be fucking kind of crazy because spring ball starts in March. So I don't know. I don't know. Now, if the December show clause date is accurate, I could maybe see that one transpire, but there again, the smoke there is just not there like there is for two of the names that are on that list, which is to me Deboer and the Dillingham interest in Michigan. So there we are. So all right, AD, give us some more of your thoughts on shit.
Dude, for the love of God, can we turn the fucking page on Harbaugh? I am no Minter, no Fish. I don't want any of these Harbaugh guys, dude. I'm done with this shit. Turn the page, move on. That is like a big plus I'll give to Dillingham for sure. But no, man, it's gotta be Deboer, man. Like, what do you think would stop him from coming here? Just Bama, or like why would he say no?
Well, yeah, I mean, it would be that he has Bama. All right, so let's talk. Actually, AD, I'm glad let's go down this road. So let's talk about what are we aware of potentially, and what do we think the hurdles are. So what we're aware of is there is a culture difference between Kalen DeBoer and what is down there. Where it is, Kalen DeBoer is aware if he has a down year, he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama will get rid of him. Okay. Now, I will say, I'm going to point. All right. Now, again, I'm going to put an interesting conspiracy theory out there. Okay. Now, this is just food for thought. This is just for brainstorming. This is just for fun. Do not take this shit fucking serious, what I'm about to say. Desmond Howard put out a video 2 weeks ago. Around the time, Juju, when we heard about the feelers about Kalen DeBoer, okay? He said, what did he say in that video, Juju? Do you remember?
He said, don't be surprised if that Texas job open up.
You know why? Why I think he might have said that? That now that I again trying to put the puzzle pieces together.
I do know why you think that.
Because Kalen DeBoer goes to Michigan, Alabama's open. Who would take that job? There's really two options, I would think.
Lane Kiffin or Sark.
That's right. So I think potentially there's something to say to that. Now, listen, that is just food for thought. Nothing to be taken too serious, but interesting nonetheless, in my opinion. I think there's smoke to the Kalen DeBoer shit. I mean, we know there is. I mean, we know he got reached out to. We know his interest is real. Here's what we know. He wanted the Michigan job before he took the Alabama job, but the Michigan job was not available because Jim Harbaugh had to leave, and then they gave it to Sherrone Moore. And Kalen DeBoer is not going to wait around. If like Alabama's available, you want him to wait at Washington to see what happens with Harbaugh, and then even if Harbaugh leaves, you already know what the Sherrone Moore situation was. He was head coach and waiting. So Kalen DeBoer took the opportunity to Alabama. Now here would be the hurdle. Alabama has the number 2 class in the nation. He does have Alabama in the playoffs. So, like, he's done a fairly good job down there, all things considered. Now, he's lost some games he should not have lost. That's fair. But at the end of the day, like, he may have something going on down there, So, I mean, that's kind of how it looks, all things, considered. But, all right, AD, give us a final thought here, brother.
Yeah, man, I think they're going to figure this out pretty soon. I'm actually kind of glad they're keeping Ward around, man. Like, one thing at a time, man. One battle at a time, So let's get this head coach situation figured out. Then, if it's Dillingham, man, that it is what it is, man. It's a step in the right direction because I just can't have a Harbaugh guy around, man. So I just think Deboer, man, all things considered, he would bring, dude, another thing he would bring is Courtney Morgan. the GM guy. He'd bring him over here as well too. So we'd be in great hands with the back office guys too.
You know who he'd maybe bring too?
Who?
Maybe Ryan Williams.
I don't want him.
Yeah, it's over for that little dweeb.
I don't need him. I got bigger, better things in the portal.
Juju, you a picky motherfucker.
He done
I
fell
don't need
off,
him, bro.
He
He's not a
fell
natural
off.
catcher of the football. I don't want him.
Yeah, he fell off, bro.
I would not mind.
And I don't like that stuff. The fingernails and the,
Wait.
I got my protective buddy with me.
Nah.
Out of here. You off the team.
You already cut.
Nah, bro.
All right.
Do you like that stuff, TJ? Am I tripping?
I know, but I want a listen. I am good wide receiver deprived. Okay, I just want some good wide receivers. Okay, I agree with you.
Andrew Marsh is better than Ryan Williams, though.
But I'm just saying though. There's obviously a clear connection with Ryan Williams and Kalen Deboer, which is why that was mentioned. But Buckeye.
I mean, I would take him if he came, but I'm not just like, oh, we got Ryan Williams. I'm gonna be like, this dude.
It's all good, bro. We got a better. Bro. Andrew Marsh is better than Ryan Williams.
Yeah, Maurice Linguist would also be back because he's on the staff of the Alabama.
I need a wide receiver in the portal that is on level or better than Marsh.
Okay, are you on board with the Nick Marsh? Well, I mean, that's just probably off the fucking tracks now with the Sharon Moore shit. So let's leave that alone.
Yeah, I don't think that's even. No.
All right, let's get our next caller up here. So we got Cam in the house. Hey, Cam, what up, bro?
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's going all right. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. You got to go back to that line from Remember the Titans. Attitude reflects leadership, and I think all of this goes back to Ward Manuel being lazy and not conducting a head coaching search after Harbaugh left the NFL.
Right.
This isn't a MAC school, Yeah. We're not Kent State. And I understand Sharon Moore was our offensive coordinator and Harbaugh handpicked him, but Harbaugh is not the AD, And
right.
I just think it all comes back to Ward Manuel not being able to conduct a proper head coach search, and that isn't even limited towards the football program. That's head coach of the basketball team, Juwan Howard. That was terrible. And I mean, the only reason why we got Dusty May was because of John Beeline. So I think moving forward, obviously, we want to keep him around to make a head coaching hire. If what you said is true, if we don't have an AD, we can't hire a head coach. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not 100%. I haven't heard that.
All right. So the thought is this. So right now we have an intern president. You would then have to do a search for an AD while doing a search for a head coach. And would the head coach want to come here while there's no AD? Now, granted, if a head coach came, he would probably know Ward's potentially a dead man walking. But from my understanding, the thought is the best approach is to allow the law firm to do their investigation and then deal with the AD shit later. And you get your coach now, because the reality is we're up against a clock, boys.
For sure.
We have 3 weeks. And to be honest, the sooner the better, because confirmed, and we all know this. I'm not saying anyone doesn't know. Agents are calling these kids.
Yeah.
You really don't even have 3 weeks. You have like a week.
Yeah.
Maybe, and then there's been players like Savion Hyder and Bryce Underwood, and there are players who say they're waiting to see who the coach, who's hired, and that's what it is. All right, Cam, give us some more thoughts. What else is on your mind, man?
Yeah, and this is University of Michigan. I think you got to make calls. I don't want to be like the guy earlier telling you got to call every NFL head coach in the league, but you got to call Dan Lanning. You got to call Freeman. I know he would probably say no, but you got to make him say no. You got to call Cignetti, make him tell you no.
Yes.
Honestly, I would love Cignetti. He kind of gives me a Saban vibe from the way that he kind of handles himself and is very stoic on the sidelines. He is a douchebag, but I kind of like it. But also, I mean, if we end up with Kalen Deboer as a consolation prize, I will be incredibly happy.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'll just say, we need Oklahoma to beat Alabama.
100%.
That needs to happen. I'm just letting everybody know that right now. We need to be. We are Oklahoma fans, at least until the end of that game. If you want Kalen Deboer, if you don't want Kalen Deboer, then rock. You want to root for whatever the fuck you want. But, someone asked a question if Savion Hyder did shut down the rumors. Yes, Savion Hyder said not true about him thinking about jumping in the portal right now. Not true. We got Asian Posh here in the house. Hey, friends, better days ahead. Y'all be fine. I think, Doreen, this is going to end up, it sucks right now, but I think we're going to be all right. I really do. I think I need to be honest. This is the Band-Aid being ripped off, and this is good for us. So,
and Hyder seems like he wants to come to Michigan because he genuinely likes Michigan. It wasn't a Sharon Moore thing.
Tony Alfred's the real connection, right?
That's another thing. We need to keep Alfred on the staff if that's the case.
I agree with that. We got GT here with a $5 super chat. My wife told me if I ever cheated on her like Sharon, she would stop paying off my credit card every month. No way. I'm straying. Yeah, you better not, bro. I know those especially, bro. You're such a generous giver to this channel. You better be loyal, bro. We got OU Frost 2003 just became a member to Michigan at the Voice of College Football. We greatly appreciate that. Welcome to the community, and welcome everybody who's watching the show today. We appreciate you guys rocking with us. All right, you got any more thoughts for us, Cam, on anything, whether it be the AD, direction of the school, concerns, thoughts, anything?
I just think moving forward, and I know I'm incredibly grateful for everything Harbaugh did for the university, but I think it's kind of been a stain on Michigan and his legacy with everything that's come out. And honestly, I will never the whole Counter Stallion thing still is kind of a head scratcher to me. It doesn't really seem like. It seems like every other school was doing the exact same thing, but I don't know. I really haven't looked a whole lot into it, but yeah, I mean, I'd be incredibly happy with the board, but like I said, you got to call those big names and make them say no. And if you were a betting man, who would you put your money on right today?
Great question. If I was a betting man, which I do bet from time to time, I just try to bet Ben Baller, but I'm not entirely sure we did a real bet, but my money is on Kalen Deboer. I think it's really, really, really realistic. I think from the shit Juju we were hearing 2 weeks ago to where we are today, pretty interesting to observe this thing, transpire. I mean, it just is. And I will say I don't want to divulge because this is behind a paywall, so I won't divulge, but Chris Ballas has given an update, and I will simply the only thing say, it appears we're on path. Is our conversations here, which this update came up after our initial conversation, so it does appear we're on path. So, we'll see. We're all observing this together. We're all trying to figure out what's going on. We're all probably hitting F5 like a mother effer today, tomorrow, the next day. It's just what it is, man. So, how about this? Give us some final thoughts here, Cam.
I mean,
would you be upset with Kalen Deboer?
Not at all. As long as he gets a good defensive guy in here, and that he can prove he can run for more than -3 yards against a top tier school. Which I mean, honestly, it is Georgia. Which I mean, we ran into that buzzsaw a while back in the playoffs when we first got there. But yeah.
All right, I'm gonna make a bet with Adam. Adam likes to make bets, but we'll do a far cheaper bet than our last one. Adam, you want to put 50 on it? You think? Because so for those who don't know, Adam's a good friend of the channel, good friend in general. He's an alumni of Alabama, and I would bet Adam. I would put 50 on it that we're gonna get Kalen Deboer. You think Deboer is gonna stay? Let me know if you're down to make that bet. We'll do a nice, fun, friendly bet. $50. Let me know. We have. We got some more super chats here. Let's hit on these. We got our guy throwing a $2 super chat. Bama by 14. I want Dilly. We shall see, bro. We get Dillingham. The Dilly tweets are gonna be out of control. All right, we got touchdowns and tokes. $5 super chat. I read an article that talked about Packers OC Steve something. What article was that? I don't know. I do not. I've not heard that. I'm not saying there's. Listen, I don't know everything. So, We'll see. I don't see Adam confirming my bet. Adam. All right. Cam, give us a final thought. I know I asked you that before, but let's get one more final thought, and then we'll get.
I just think we need to move forward, get somebody new that can re-energize the football program and basically the entire Michigan University, and just re-energize it and move forward from the Harbaugh years. Like I said, very grateful for everything you did, but it's time to move forward.
Yeah, it is. I think so too, man. I think listen, Harbaugh gave us Harbaugh gave us a lot of good years, man. I mean, it was far more enjoyable than the Hoke and Rich Rod era, you know.
Those last 3 years, bro, 3 losses and a natty.
Yeah.
3 Big Ten titles.
Well worth it. Okay. I'll take it. I don't give a shit.
We cheated, bro. Chill.
I don't care if we did.
Hold on. Well, all right.
Got a smack on the wrist.
What did we cheat? What do you mean we cheated?
Cheated, bro. It's an asterisk.
What? You talking about
the imaginary asterisk in your little notepad?
We didn't cheat like Michigan State did.
Whoa. We all know that cheese. Hold on, that cheeseburger had a lot to do with that shit.
Yeah, I know you fucking around right now. I'm like, I can't believe Juju's even saying this wild shit. Listen, rest of college football was far dirtier, doing far more. We'll keep it moving. And I ain't talking about signs. I'm talking about backdoor activities with McDonald's bags. All right, Cam, appreciate you, man. Don't be a stranger. Let's get our next caller up. We got Colby in the house. What's up, Colby? What the fuck, Colby? All right. Third base investigations hacking our shit again. No, I'm just kidding. Colby's back. All right, Colby, what up, man?
Yeah, sorry, my volume kept going down.
You're good, man. So what's the word, man?
Is it really true that Sharon was texting IG models at halftime during the Ohio State game?
Dog, I cannot confirm it, but that is the word. Okay, I don't know.
I find that disappointing, but I find that also relatively hilarious.
Here's something that is legit, though. He was saying "Go Blue" to IG models. I don't know if it was at halftime, but that's the word.
It doesn't. Who knows at this point? I don't know what to believe anymore. But for my candidates, I agree with you. Probably number one is Signetti. Is it realistic? Probably not. But I think the most realistic is probably Deboer. I know he's not doing great at Bama, but I mean, you're taking over Saban. What do you expect? But he's won everywhere else he's been, right?
Yes, he's 123-19 as a head coach.
In year 2, he's in the playoffs with the number 2 class in the nation. We would be happy. Okay, he beat Georgia. He beat Georgia.
He has Midwest ties, bro.
He has Courtney Morgan. He had Mo Linguist. Did we forget Mo Linguist, who's a fucking he's another way better?
And I think a lot of people forget that he coached at Eastern Michigan. So.
No, I know that. My brother went to Eastern Michigan when he was there as the OC.
Apparently, he has family still in the Washtenaw County.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's interesting shit too. Hey, let me get these super chats because Adam threw a really interesting one. We got J.R. Morrison, House Darnine super chat. Green Bay's OC is Adam Sinovich, a Michigan alum. Interesting. I've not heard that name yet, but I mean that is interesting. Something to know. We got our boy Adam here. Adam is big dog for those who don't know. Adam Lamparello, $25 super chat. We do appreciate that, Adam. He goes, TJ, if Deboer leaves, I'll pay you $1,000. And you know what? He will, because he has. He goes, if he stays, you pay me $50. Fuck. All right, bro. If you want, all right, deal.
What the fuck,
bro? He got
giving away money. I take that.
Adam good money, bro. I promise you, Adam good money. All right,
I want to know his record in betting.
All right, well, with me so far, I'm winning, but we'll find out.
Something like that.
I don't know. I don't really care. We're good. We're going to keep moving forward. But no,
I'm not huge on the whole Jeff Brom thing. My brother's a Purdue alum. He thinks Jeff Brom would be a good fit at Michigan, but I don't think he's ready to take a job like that. Not yet.
Shake hands, Adam. Appreciate you,
bro.
Like
Jason Eck hire.
Jason Eck, the New Mexico guy?
Yes.
You do think he'd be a good fit? Is that what you? I didn't hear.
No, I'm saying it would be like that type of hire. I think he's a good coach.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
I'm not taking just good. I need something that I can.
We should be able to match wits with anybody we come across. We can't keep hiring these MAC people. When we got Dusty May, I literally screamed, "Oh my God," at the top of my lungs. And my dad went to me, "Will you pipe down?" I'm like, "Dad, you're a Michigan alum. We just got the best coach in the freaking world." Like I want, like what Ben Baller said, I should be popping champagne and screaming from the rooftops the next coach we get. Like, we're Michigan. We should be able to get whoever we
Well, then
want.
let's have that conversation. I mean, okay, I think we would all agree. Kurt Zanetti, we're popping champagnes. We're probably doing a 12-hour fucking live. We're fucking up till the next morning, just like we have done with Underwood, just like we have done. We beat Ohio State. You know, that's what we do here. Does Kalen Deboer move the needle? I mean, it does appear the fan base wants Kalen Deboer. Are we not excited about a Kalen Deboer potential
I'm
hire?
excited about a Kalen Deboer. I think he's the most realistic one.
There should be only two people like who move the needle, and that should be like realistically Kalen Deboer and Dillingham.
I agree, Juju. We're on the same page. And me and Juju did not talk about this at all before the show, so we are 100% aligned. That's where I'm at too. So
I'm just wondering, didn't Dillingham go to Arizona State?
Yeah, he's alone. He's alone.
I know for Michigan it's a better job, but he's a lifer at Arizona State. I'm not sure.
Right, he could be, but he's not going to win at A State. He doesn't have the resources to be back.
That's true. He doesn't.
Right. Yeah, they don't. And listen. All right. So here's the word for those who don't know. The word is Dillingham and his people have let Michigan know they are extremely interested in the job. So there's that. You know.
I mean, why wouldn't he be? Arizona State isn't Michigan. Besides what the Ohio State fans say, they think Michigan's not.
But they throw great parties, don't they?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Michigan is absolutely a top 5 job. Absolutely.
Yeah, this is what they say. These Ohio State fans, they don't think so.
You see the chaos that's being done right now with Michigan opening.
All right,
I know that, but they like to push these nonsense.
What'd you say Dillingham was, like 35?
Dillingham is 35 years old. He has a buyout. Oh, I don't actually. What is his buyout?
And thank fucking God, Penn State.
You know what his buyout is? I don't know what his buyout is.
No.
So for those who don't know, Kalen, hold on. Let me just say this: Kalen Deboer's buyout is only $4 million.
Oh, we're definitely good for that. Hell, bring Brian Bill. Brian Billick used to be an assistant under him, just as an advisor. Bring him back to help him out if he can.
Do we know what killing? I got to find out what his buyout is because I really don't know. Yeah. So, all right. Fuck it. I'll look it up in a minute. Let's finish these super chats here. So we have. It was Athlon Sports article, and the guy's name is Adam. Yeah, I already read that. My bad, dude. Appreciate your super chat though. We got $2 super chat here. We got OU Frost 2020. Like, is this Oklahoma? Could Elijah Dinkowitz be a possible coach for Michigan? It's all right. So it's a name that was it was a name that was in the beginning of, like, you saw in a bunch of articles. But it hasn't really gained momentum. I mean, Juju, have you heard anything on that? I know you texted me another name, but
I have another name.
Wait, is there? I mean, no, I'm not with that name.
Yeah, no, I know. So I guess, yeah, I mean, that's just, I've not heard that name at all on anything recent. In the beginning, his name was definitely mentioned, though. His name was definitely mentioned in like a group of people. Appreciate again everybody supporting the channel with the super chats. All right, so give us some final thoughts here, Caleb or Colby.
What about, how come no one's mentioned this name, the Texas Tech guy, Joey McGuire? What about him?
I don't know, but I've not heard anyone mention his name.
I'm not. I'm just throwing a name out there. I'm not saying.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mike Elko's been named.
Fuck no.
Named, but like I've no momentum.
Yeah.
Just for my hindsight, Mike Elko is a defensive-minded coach, and they don't play defense.
That's crazy.
Well, they don't play defense in Texas. That's the thing.
Like, bro,
there's no such thing as defense in Texas.
Yeah. All right, Colby. Final thoughts here, man.
Gosh, I hope that they just straighten this whole thing out. The university right now, the athletic department's a mess. The board of regents is a mess. The only thing that's not is Dusty May. If we didn't have Dusty May, this whole university would be in shambles.
Whoa. We have women's Basketball
And
and hockey.
Oh, great! You want to go? You want to go to a game sometime?
Which
Oh,
one?
you got tickets? You got tickets, Colby?
No.
What the fuck, man?
Who wants to watch
Going to a
women's
game? You got no
basketball?
tickets. What are you doing, bro?
What you mean? The women's hoops is tough.
Yeah, it is, but I'm not gonna drive 2 hours to watch a women's basketball game.
I mean, I would. I need it for narratives right now. Like, and they're good.
No, I know
They
they're
are
good.
Win this natty and
My
b-ball,
brother
so.
actually teaches. My brother actually. No, he taught Kim Barnes' daughter.
Yeah, so for those who don't know about Michigan's women's basketball, Celia Swords is fucking like nice.
She almost single-handedly beat UConn.
Yeah, she's really nice. She's a really good player. Like, listen, do I prefer obviously men's athletics? Sure. But I like women's basketball time to time, especially if it's Michigan. And the Caitlin Clark shit was fun to watch, in my opinion.
Caitlin Clark was nice.
I also really do enjoy watching the women's national soccer team. I think they're fucking fun to watch as well. But that's a me thing. All right, so do we have another super chat? We do have another super chat. We have $2 super chat right here. Brian Deboer.
No. Any ex-New York Giants coach? No.
Yeah. All right. Our final super chat. We have Sunny Days. $5 super chat with the Sunny D. Shit. I say go get Bryant Haynes. He just dismantled Ohio State's death machine offense with a 2 to 3 star recruits. He's been with Signetti for over 6 years. Okay. Considering Michigan's current status as a program, I don't think that's the best hire.
You need someone.
We need someone who's been a head coach. Mm-hmm. If you notice the 3 names I've mentioned, those are head coaches. Those are also offensive minds. And then someone mentioned Kyle Whittingham. To me, Kyle Whittingham looks like a Utah lifer. That's what he looks like.
He's too old.
Is he? I don't know. He's like, let's see.
He's been their coach for like 20 years, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I don't mean shit. He could have been 16. I'm just kidding. Kyle Whittingham.
He's almost 70, I'm pretty sure.
66. Show some respect. I'm messing. All right, Colby. Appreciate you calling in, brother. I'm sure we'll talk soon, man.
Sounds good. Go Blue.
All right, we got Seth. Actually, all right, we got Seth and we got Nick. Let's bring them up. Seth, what's up, man? How we doing?
Hey, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Hey, we're doing all right.
Yeah, okay, my bad.
Good?
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for the guy, to be honest with you, Coach. Moore. This comes from Ohio State fan. He was a thorn in our side up until this season for the past 4 years. Beat us twice, and then won the Natty. Then and everything like that. I think people, kind of forgot that with all this going on. But he played in the snow and he got frostbitten, and if he did not learn anything from Coach Mel Tucker from Michigan State, I don't know how,
That's more ways than one as well. He played in the snow.
That's such a good point, Seth.
Yeah.
How do you see that and not get your shit together?
I don't know. I just don't know. And at 5 million, 95 million, I just don't know. He had to know. I know he had to know. But sometimes when you get up big for your britches, as your grandparents would say, and I don't know, because he was such a, to me, I think he was a talented coach. He had Underwood, coming back for, another year. 9-3 is not bad, considering that he lost, pretty much the whole national championship senior class, the year before. Mm-hmm. And like I said, it shocked me that he beat Ohio State last year with a 6-5 record in the year before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so so he was a good, he was a good coach, and I think it was trending in the right direction, because he had just hired. I think he just hired a special team coach this past weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all know better than me.
Like a few days before he got fired, he was about to hire.
Shout out Curry Combs, man.
He was about to hire.
So
he was about to hire a fucking quarterback coach. He just interviewed him on Monday.
Wait, Seth, define good though.
Good. I mean, listen, good is 9-3. When they ranked 15 when he played Michigan, I don't know what he ranked now. I think
let me ask you, does it? Because it definitely bothers me. In every game that was comp, we weren't competitive at all.
Well, they were 9-3. Only It was only one. Okay, because they did lead Ohio State 6-0 in the first quarter, if I'm not mistaken, right? When they up 6-0.
And if Jordan Marshall doesn't get injured, I mean, I thought it would still continue to be a game, but we lost that. When we lost our final weapon in the running back position, the game was essentially done.
Not making it for him,
Bryce
right.
was horrible in that game.
Right. And then, like I said, and I'm gonna tell y'all that y'all probably already said it. I don't know. But if they beat Ohio State, all this would have been swept under the rug. If they had to beat Ohio State, I don't care what.
Thank God we didn't. Thank fucking. I can't not.
Y'all know it as well as
me.
If they had to beat Ohio State, especially won the Big Ten, all this would have been swept under the rug. They would have paid her out. They would have something.
There is a theory there is a belief. Some believe that to be true. I don't know. But to your point, Seth, college football is a funny thing. Things happen all the way when you're good.
We are so bro. For the first time in a long ass time, we finally are failing upwards, bro.
And y'all can tell me this. I'm just gonna end it with it. Y'all can tell me this. A lot of people did not want him at Michigan. They say some of the alum did not want him at Michigan. I think y'all share them sentiments. And they were looking for any way to get him out, and this was a good way.
He didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
So from my understanding, all right, go on, Seth. Go ahead.
No, I said you beat Ohio State last year, the national championship, and you beat Bama, and then you went 9-3 with a rookie quarterback who just barely 18 years old. I mean,
I agree. I agree with that.
And his running back was out. So
both fucking running backs, Haynes and Marshall. But to your point, Seth, I think there was a lot of people who were fine with Sherrone Moore, but it does appear towards the end, and probably this season in itself, it appears the donors were not as committed to the idea of that long term.
But we were poorly coached.
Yeah,
I just have to emphasize real quick that the old Michigan is gone. Donors, this is the era now. There is no more, we're going to wait out. There's not going to be another Jim Harbaugh where we're going to wait 8 years. This is not that no more. The donors run this shit.
Back in the day, they were happy with 9-3.
Yeah, we ain't doing that shit no more. There's too much being invested.
Yeah.
Right.
Tens of millions. And actually, look at the fine that was just picked up in 48 hours. 35 million. 35 million. All right, goodbye. Get out of here. All right, no problem. Get it out of here. Crazy. All right, Seth. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Yeah, no problem. All right.
Don't be a stranger, dog. All right.
All right.
Real quick, TJ, because me and my homeboy, we breaking news.
Really?
In D3, Charlie Conway was better than Banks. This is a fact.
Bro,
you too young. You don't know. D3, my 80s babies, was Charlie Conway.
D3's 90s.
Yeah, but you had to be 80s to be watching it, really.
Bro, there's so many people what you guys
I was
talking
a
about.
fucking afterthought in that age.
All right. The debate is let the people know the debate, Johnny. This debate's been going on.
This is my debate. This is my debate with my homeboy. We've been having this for 7 years.
I'm too young.
In D3, Mighty Ducks D3, Charlie Conway is better than Adam Banks. This is a fact.
Is this the movie?
Better than
and Charlie Conway's on JV.
Is this like the movie or something?
I think it's weaker competition, Johnny.
I've seen Mighty
just
Ducks.
Because you couldn't take Charlie off the team.
Bro, it's been a long ass time since I've seen the movie. I have to rewatch it.
Bro,
it's been a while since I've seen
D2, not D2, not D1. In D3, Charlie is better than him, bro.
No, it's always been Adam Banks. That's why they stole him from the Ice Hawks in the first one, bro, because of the districts.
But in D3, Charlie is better than him.
Dude, does this need to be a Twitter poll? Does this need to be a fucking?
I'm trying to tell you.
Everyone knows what we're talking about, dog.
Banks isn't better than Charlie in D3.
All right, Johnny, take over. We're doing a fucking YouTube poll. We got to figure this out. Let's rest this tonight. All right, talk your shit. Let the people know why. Why was he better in D3?
Because he was the heart of the team. Before, he was always a team guy. And Banks was better in D1 and D2. But in D3, he still has the heart. But now he actually has the talent to go with it, the skill. He has it all, plus the heart. Banks made varsity, but I think Charlie makes varsity too. You just couldn't take him off of JV because he was the heart of the team.
That's so funny.
I'm trying to
It's a
tell
good
you.
debate. I think it's a fair debate, man. It's a fair fucking debate. I'm about to put the poll up here in a second. My argument would be, and I will be honest, I need to watch D3 again because it's been some time. But the argument is Adam Banks made varsity, okay, before any, like, he was chosen early in, like, what was it, early in the camp, right? They were like, oh, all right, the poll is up. Let the people let us know who was better in Mighty Ducks D3. Was it Charlie Conway or Adam Banks? Let us know with your votes.
Charlie.
But bro, he was always the more talented one.
Yeah, he was. But
yeah,
Charlie had the growth spurt and he got better. He's the dude that all of a sudden is good. Like,
I will say what Goldberg did to Daphne in that movie was wrong. You can't do that. Bro. He overfed her. He made her fat so he could play.
Fuck, bro. I need Iowa to win this game.
Dude, we gotta do like a fucking Mighty Ducks watch party one day. All right, let's get our next caller up here. We got Nick, our recruiting director of off-campus activities. Just kidding. Nick, what's up, buddy?
Why you outing me, bro? Come on.
I mean, especially these times, right? We gotta lay low.
We gotta keep it quiet, man. I got some stuff in the works.
There you go. All right, so what's on your mind, Nick?
Yeah, man. Forgive me if you already talked about some of the stuff. Just give me an update.
No, you're good. Hey, anyone can rehash anything. We're just talking ball, bro.
Word. So yeah, I saw that Tyrann Mathieu bullshit. I'm assuming that's not really serious about Bryce. Like it's just kind of happening. But I'm assuming y'all have like.
Well, let's hit on it. So Tyrann Mathieu yesterday publicly is recruiting Bryce Underwood to LSU. You know, I mean, it's not it's not like it didn't happen. You know?
Okay, but like, are you hearing? Are you like actually? Are any of y'all hearing anything? Like,
all right, here's what I know.
Or at least like, how confident are you, in him sticking around? You think?
From my understanding, they are waiting. All right, so I did receive a phone call actually related to that today. From my understanding, they're going to wait for the hire, and if it is Kalen Deboer, they're good.
Okay. That's kind of how I felt about it. And you said, you mentioned if Kalen Deboer comes, you expect Ryan Grubb to. Did you say co-OC or OC?
I'm not entirely sure, but why wouldn't he grab him? He's not going to be at Alabama. There'd be a new head coach.
Oh, yeah. I was just curious. I was wondering why Grubb would be just a co-OC, but I don't know. I don't know all the specifics on that. Are you hearing like? I mean, I know there was the Ludwig news and whatnot. I don't know if you kind of touched on that. That kind of sucks.
Fabian Hyder denied the rumors that he was going to hop in. He said no. He said, "What? I mean, I could find it. I think I retweeted it."
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, man. I don't buy that. That the way this played out, that would have gotten covered up and whatnot. Like, maybe it wouldn't have come out like right now. But like, dude, it really. Sharon's behavior, man. This is why, like, I'm trying to not like. Obviously, what he did was wrong. Like that goes without saying. But, like, dude, that he must have been in some dark places. Like, he is not mentally well.
You're talking about the aftermath of after getting fired.
Yeah, dude. The guy. I don't. Obviously, I'm not gonna like speculate on diagnosis. I made a joke about CTE in the chat, but like, yeah, man. I don't know. Like. Again, what he did obviously goes without saying was like terrible decision making. But like, yeah, to follow it up with behavior like that is like obviously deeply disturbing. So I don't know what's going on with him, but something is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Holy shit! I just thought of something. All right. Clearly, he crashed out, bro. I mean, like clearly. I mean. Bro, he held
I'm still in shock.
He held a knife to her fucking neck, bro.
Wait, to her neck?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he held a knife to his neck. Okay.
I mean, if I'm wrong, let me know. But from my
because I thought that was part of the suicide thing. Like I'm gonna,
No, he said he was gonna kill her and him.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
You know right now. And like somebody's probably like, don't do it, TJ. Don't. There's something a little more to this story that isn't quite out yet.
Oh my gosh, man!
My understanding, and I'll let it. I'm gonna let it play out because it's But all right, so and I'll tell you this. It's related. I'll just say this. It's related. So that 911 call, where, yeah, this is true. This is well, I mean, just in principle, this is true. It did, yeah. Well, no, he was found at a church, so he already left the house. They geolocated him at a church. The 911 call where the girl, we won't name her name out of respect, said, "Hey, he's been stalking me for months." Well, there's a reason for that, and it ain't because he was missing her. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Like the only thing is like. I don't want to go there.
I could take a wild guess. I could take a wild guess. I think I know exactly what you're saying. Like,
okay,
because you're like they had like it's pretty much confirmed. Like it wasn't just stalking, but like they actually at some point had a romantic relationship. That's confirmed, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it was romantic or not, or just a fling. I don't actually know. But
well, it was okay. Well, even if it was a fling, that'd still hold up what I would guess. So yeah, it's probably not great to speculate, but yeah, I kind of get what you're saying. But anyone else y'all are worried about? Any meaningful players
leaving?
Yeah.
So I spoke with a player's parent before this shit went public, and I asked him, "What's the vibe with like are people about to hop in the portal?" He told me from they want to people want to wait and see. The next head coach. That's kind of been the vibe, and it kind of has come out that way too. Matt Lowood's the only one who's jumped in. A lot of players have said, I think like Markel Dabney said he was in, but there was also a little like group of like I think Shamari Earls and a couple other DBs, Elijah Dotson and some others that also all said that they're just sitting back chilling until they see who the next head coach is. And Savion Hyder today. Let me see if I can find. I just was like Bryce Marriage posted it, by the way. So shout out to Bryce Marriage of 247. Let me see if I can find it.
I think that's the smart thing to do. Is just wait and see. There's no point in jumping ship right now. Honestly,
yeah,
that wouldn't be smart.
So here's Bryce Merrick of 247. Or this is Savion Hyder right here. So this dude here, Zach Tipton, bombshell 5-star 2026 running back Savion Hyder has requested a release from his NIL. The firing of head coach Sharon Moore, sources close to the camp say that he feels misled by Michigan. Tennessee is a school to watch. And Savion Hyder, in his own words, says, "Just be lying." You can see right there with the emojis. They're so like it's all bullshit, bro.
I just wanted to say it's hilarious to me. First of all, like people saying like Michigan's a scumbag pro. They withheld this because of the recruiting class. Do people really think like an 11th? Like I like this recruiting class, but like this is much bigger, A, than recruiting. But B, like even if they lost the majority of the recruiting class, if they get somebody like Kalen DeBoer, they're just going to bring a bunch of dudes in. Like it's not one 11th ranked recruiting class is not going to crater the program. A lot of things would have to go wrong, and they still might because Ward Manuel's at the helm. He doesn't exactly have a great track record. Unfortunately, I think they'll probably end up keeping him. But yeah, man, I'm on board with the Kalen DeBoer hire. I heard you mention earlier that's kind of the direction you're leaning.
Well, all right, let me just say this because I just realized this. So again, on 3, Chris Ballas put out a coaching hot board. His coaching hot board came out 1 hour ago. This show's been going for 2 hours. You all know how we opened the show. We told you exactly what I told you, everything I've heard all day today, because I've been hearing shit all day today and yesterday. And I'm going to tell you right now, we're on path. The very 3 names that I gave you are the very 3 names at the top of his list. So,
and it was Kalen DeBoer and who else?
Kalen DeBoer, Kenny Dillingham, and Jed Fish. The exact fucking order I told y'all. Exact fucking order. So for me, as someone who's not a Chris Ballas, as someone who's not I don't have Ward Manuel's phone number. You know what I mean? But when those guys start confirming what I've heard, then that makes me feel very confident in what I'm telling you guys. So that's good. But yeah, so like I said, the word is the interest with Kevin Deboer is legit. And that's the top target. The Dillingham, young up and coming coach, has interest in the job. Jed Fish, in my opinion, now this is opinion. I don't know what I'm about to say, but it does appear that Jed Fish is third option and the safe option, and I think would be the least exciting of the three, in my opinion. Wouldn't be terrible, would be an upgrade over Sharon, but this is an opportunity, boys. This is an opportunity. Michigan better fucking land a good coach, like not just a good one, a fucking damn good coach. Nick, do you want to rock with us a little bit? Juju fell out. We gotta get another caller up here.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
All right, I have somebody who's called in. Some would say, my bad, Nick, hold up. Some would say a former enemy. Some would say a Buckeye. Well, no, he's definitely a Buckeye. We got Sean Chirac calling in. Very curious to get his opinion on things. Sean Chirac, talk to me. What's up?
What's going on, guys? Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Hey, I got a question for you guys. Wouldn't you want Ward to be gone? I mean, if you want to hire a new coach, wouldn't you want your new AD to hire the new coach?
I think the problem, Sean, is there's a timeline problem. I don't think we have the time to get an AD in time to get a head coach, considering we have probably less than 3 weeks.
Gotcha.
I just think Michigan's like, listen, get the AD or get the head coach, and then we'll let the investigation from the law firm that Nicole Arbach reported on Twitter. We're gonna let them finish their investigation, and I think the law firm's investigation is going to end in 3 weeks? Like, I'm not sure. I don't think so. So I'm like, that's all it is. It's just a timeline game right now, Sean.
Now, hey, man, you guys are Michigan. I think you guys should swing big for the fence, man. I mean, coming from a Buckeye, don't settle for less, man. You guys should be demanding that your program go get you, an elite head coach.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that is the vibe of the program. Yeah, I think that's where the program is at. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, Sean, as a Buckeye, how about this? Give us your perspective as an observer. What do you think about what's been going on since yesterday?
Crazy, man. I mean, it's like watching a movie. I mean,
Yeah.
kind of like a Jerry Springer show with a bad Lifetime movie.
Yeah.
Kind of, or that show Snapped. It's just crazy.
Yeah, Sean, did you hear anything on your end about anything, like going back months or anything?
We had heard the rumors, but you know how it is when you hear a bunch of rumors, you're not sure what to think and what. One rumor I did hear is that Michigan did reach out to Mentor.
Really?
So that's coming from the one guy that I'm friends with who has ties in SEC country, and he knows quite a bit of people. He said his Michigan friends that he knows in the program have told him that they've reached out to Mentor.
That's interesting. I've not heard that, so that's interesting if true. I mean, that adds one more to it adds one more potentially. So, I guess we'll see from there. So what else is on your mind, Sean?
A lot of Buckeyes have been poking fun at this, man, but I've warned some of our callers and followers of my show that, this could be the best thing that happens to Michigan, honestly. If you guys get the right coach in here and get things turned around, it might be a positive for you guys, man. I know it's embarrassing right now, but, man, you guys, if you get the right hire in there, you guys could be back to giving us fits. I mean, heck, you even gave us fits when you didn't even have an elite coach. So, I'm a little worried. I'm not going to lie.
Well, I'll say this. I've talked, I talk with Buckeyes. I'm friends with Buckeyes, and I'll be honest, they have all unanimously told me they're aware that this could be like a major. They could hire an elite AD, a damn good coach. Like, they're aware of the potential, but it's up to Michigan to do it. And then regarding the embarrassing thing, I don't know, Johnny, do you feel embarrassed? Nick, are you embarrassed by this? I'm honestly not embarrassed. It's just an unfortunate situation.
No,
Are you, Johnny?
The more embarrassing part is what he did after getting fired.
Embarrassed. fucked up, man. Like
it's just crazy, bro. So it just brings such a stain on the program after you get fired. Like, bro, y'all, it looks like y'all hired this dude like this dude's a head case. That's what it looks like from the outside, you know. So that's the embarrassing part to me.
Well, yeah, fair enough. I mean, Nick, were you embarrassed at all, or what's your feeling on things?
I think it's more that I mean this situation I think is beyond embarrassing. I think it's sad, extremely dangerous, terrible look, obviously. I think the more embarrassing part is just the track record itself. And I agree, like stabilize like it's a bit backwards to get rid of Ward now. You got to stabilize the program first with the face of the program, which is the coach, the head coach, not the athletic director. And but I mean, y'all know I've been wanting Ward gone for a while now. And like it's just again, dude, the track record. I mean, even go back to it's like maybe it's not necessarily Ward's fault, but like the Xavier Simpson incident, him driving a car around in Ward's name and stuff. Like it's just it's thing after thing after thing. And like I don't really care if Ward is directly responsible in all of this. Even if you're technically doing your job, if enough chaos happens under your watch, eventually you're gonna have to go. So I hope they dump him next year. Honestly, stabilize the program first. Hopefully they can get Kalen or or maybe Dillingham in there. I'm not as big on Jed Fish. Have a decent season or hopefully a good season. Obviously, hopefully make the playoffs and everything. And then as soon as they get the chance, man, I think there's enough momentum building with the regions now. I think people are just getting sick of Ward. You know what I mean? So.
Do you guys think that him hiring Dusty May has bought him a little grace, though?
Well, it definitely was a plus. And I know some people are like, well, John Beilein did it. John Beilein helped. But, I mean, Ward Manuel deserves credit for that gig. I mean, Louisville was literally setting up the press conference, the chairs. They were about to announce it. And he stole them, you know, like he did. And they put up for it. And that is when Michigan, for the first time, committed to giving a coach true NIL, like an actual budget. And you are seeing what is Dusty May doing with that? Almost I know it's early in the year, but it is on a historic pace. It's early though, but it's looking good.
The team looks amazing.
Yeah,
I was pissed that the Buckeyes didn't go after him. I mean, honestly,
a lot of them. Yeah, all right. So because another Buckeye is Dylan every day. He's pissed as fuck about it. Like, explain what I don't even fully even know. So what happened with Ohio State and Dusty May? Like, what was kind of the word on that?
They stuck with Deboer. I mean, he was just he kind of turned it around, and they were having a really Deboer's dad coached at the high school I went to. It's a small high school here in Ohio, and his family's really a really big basketball family. I mean, his dad's a respected head coach in high school in Ohio, and his brother, of course, played for the Buckeyes. And Jake took over that team and turned it around, and they wanted to give him a chance to prove it. And a bunch of us were saying, go after Dusty May. And they stuck with Jake Deboer, and a bunch of us are scratching our heads wondering why, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is what it is. But yeah, for sure. All right, Sean, give us a final thought here, man.
I think you guys are going to be okay. I think, you guys, as long as you can make the right hire, man, I think you guys will be back to, contending for a Big Ten title and challenging for a natty. But if you guys make the wrong hire, could bite you in the butt. So,
yeah, we've been through that life.
Yeah.
All right, Sean. Appreciate
Hey, thanks for having me on, man. Much respect to you guys.
All right, man. Have a good day.
You too. Later, guys.
Yes, sir. All right, we got Joshua Vaughn up next, waiting patient. I'm sorry, Josh. We got you now, buddy. What's up, Josh? How we doing? You're good. You need a moment? I'll give you a moment. You let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready. You're good? What's up, brother?
Well, happy to be on the show.
Absolutely. What's up, brother?
Can you not hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Timothy,
good.
you're next. Get ready, Timothy. You're next. But yeah, we got you, Joshua.
Not much. I'm here in California, so it's nice to be able to talk to some Michigan fans.
I bet. How's it going out there, man? What's your thoughts on everything? Is there a delay?
I was
Johnny.
stunned when I saw that Sharon Moore was fired. It floored me. It was, yeah, there's a delay.
Okay. All right, carry on, man. All right, hey,
So
Josh,
when I
Josh, how about
able
this?
to-
Josh, how about this? Hop back out, then hop back in. We'll hold the conversation until we can get you up here. All right. Hop back out, hop back in. We had this problem yesterday, which is weird. This is never. I have done 100. Like I know this is show 76, but we've done tons of call-in shows. Johnny, you've done tons of call-in.
Mm-hmm.
This delay shit. Are you having these problems on yours as well, or what?
I haven't had them. I've been delayed, had a delay myself, but not the callers.
Dude, this is just now becoming a thing. It's weird. All right, let's try again. Joshua, you there, man? What's weird is I see him, but now his screen's black. I see him on my end. Hold on. Fuck. He's there, but on here he's black. Josh, can you hear us or no? That's weird. Johnny, you can see him behind the scenes, right?
I'm not logged into that one, so I can't see.
I can see him. That's fucking weird, man. I don't know. All right, let me try one more time. 3, 2, 1. Fuck. I don't know. I'm sorry. Josh, try one more time, man. I don't know what's going on with this shit. We got one more caller after Josh. We do have a super chat. Let's hit on it. We got a $20 super chat. Thank you very much. Since we got a checkbook, what about Brent Venables? Not a name that anyone has mentioned. I don't. And plus, Oklahoma's kind of, if it wasn't for the John Mateer injury, who knows what their ceiling was, earlier in the year. I don't think it's a realistic target. Like I'll be very honest. When I told you guys at the start of the show 2 hours ago, Kalen Deboer, Kenny Dillingham, Jed Fish, those appear to be the three. Like I told you, those are the three that need to be on your radar. Those are the three, in my opinion, that have the most. If I had to give a dark horse, Jesse Minner, I guess. There does appear to be, if it's true that Michigan reached out, which I don't know, I've not heard it, but Sean Sharrock did say that.
And the way I look at it is also with coaches is you have to understand what does this guy like? Where did he grow up? What school did he go to? You know what I'm saying? Like Kirby's at his alma mater. It's gonna be hard to get him out of there. Venables at his alma mater. It's going to be hard to get him to leave because in his head, that's probably his dream job. So what's going to make me leave my dream job and I'm starting to get it going? Or Kirby Smart, I've got it going. So what's going to make me leave?
Listen, he is a playoff team. Hey, let's give an update on our. And by the way, I got some super chats. I realized I did not read. I'm going to read you guys' super chats. I do apologize. Update on. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, Giant. We'll do it at the end of the show. We got Terrence here, $1.99 super chat. Give me the coach that's done more with less. We got Sith Bartender, $5 super chat. Can't believe nobody has mentioned the kill shot hire. Marcus Freeman, offer him the world. He'd ruin the fan base of both Notre Dame and OSU. I would be very happy with Marcus Freeman, but that's another very tough pull, man. He's
gonna make him leave ND.
He's very established there right now. But you know what? Elite programs pull coaches from other very good elite programs. Look at what fucking USC did with Oklahoma, right? And look at what, I'm trying to think of another one like that. But you got Muscle Man here. You got $10 super chat. I don't have a list. I don't know why I call in and talk. Wait, what? I don't know why when I call in and talk here myself speaking, it's no one cares, dog. You're good. You're good. No one cares, man. You're good. So we got Sonny D here, but thank you for super chat, man. $2 super chat. What happens to Grant Newsome? Stays with Alfred? I don't think they're a package deal. You know what I mean?
Definitely not.
Okay, so we Nick. Any thoughts on anything? You're quiet over there, buddy.
Yeah, man. Just real quick with the StreamYard thing. I know I'm not having troubles anymore, but when you click on the link, you can get into it and access it with like a Google or Gmail. It might solve the issue if everyone starts download the app and go through the StreamYard app itself. That might help.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I use the Google function for me.
I just know it's been spotty for me in the past, so maybe
fair.
maybe that's the issue. Maybe not. I don't know.
It's fair. No, it's a fair recommendation. All right, we have Double Time Entertainment. All right, we already mentioned this, but thank you again for the $20 super chat. All right, we have our final caller of the night. We have Timothy Redmond, who has waited extremely patiently for all this. Timothy, talk to us. What's on your mind, man? What's your thoughts?
A former Michigan quarterback. He was they say he was a legend when he was coaching for Schembechler. He had a interview with the Portnoy. He works for days to deport the Portnoy will become company. He used to be a head coach in the NFL. He said he told the Portnoy that his football the bucket list it's almost completed. He said that since Sharon Moore is fired, it's a great opportunity for his dream school to call him up. You want to be our head coach?
And wait, who is this individual?
I forgot the quarterback, but he played for he played for the Schembechler team that went to Ohio State. And
hold on, I gotta address something.
And they allowed 0 points.
Something.
And they allowed 0 points.
Timothy, I'm sorry. Time out. I gotta address something.
What just happened?
Let me be very clear here. We love Asian Posh. We love Blue Wolverine. He had 5 minutes on a show giving an opinion. Let's relax. Okay? Please. Was anything...
What happened?
Some people are unhappy he was on the show.
Oh, for what? Oh, okay, got you.
Let's relax. Can we?
Yeah, they got bad blood from other channels.
Understood they got bad blood. But, like, did I just propose to Sean Sharrock? Am I not allowed to take a phone call? Are we that fucking thin-skinned, respectfully?
Yeah, I don't know, man, about that.
Like,
The platform thing is outdated.
Nick, let me make this very clear. I don't do kid games. I don't play the drama shit. Me having him out for 5 minutes doesn't fucking announce a thing. He gave his opinion. He was respectful.
He was respectful. That surprised me.
We keep it moving. You know who else we've had on here that people don't like? Caden the Diesel Freak. When Caden the Diesel Freak comes on, how is he, Johnny? Is he at least respectful? Do we keep him in check?
Yeah, he was a little shaky at first, but after we told him, he got better.
We checked him and we told him, look, dog, the only way you're allowed on here is if you keep it respectful. Period. Okay? Anyone could call in. Okay? If you cross the line, you're done. Okay? He gave his opinion. Listen, my call-in lines, guess what? Not through the roof. We were looking for callers. If the individuals who are upset with the situation, why don't you call in? Like, what's that about? Like, all right, so I don't take calls? No one all right, Johnny, we're going to talk to ourselves all day today. Let's do that right now. So what's your thoughts on the Sharon Moore situation, Johnny? I'm sorry. We're not allowed to take calls. So what's your thoughts, man?
Man, I'm tired of this dude. I'm tired of him.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I don't do the drama shit, Johnny. It's not for me, bro. Like, I think how about this? Let's be adults. Let's be adults, please. Can we do that? I prefer that path. We have another $2 super chat here. Why not advocate for Biff? The players love him. I'm not sure Biff is ready for a program like Michigan.
I don't think
Okay.
I'm not sure Biff wants all that responsibility either. I don't think he does.
Yeah, no. Actually, no. Biff has actually said he is going to put his hat in the ring. He is going to try
Really?
and he's going to interview for the position. Yeah.
I don't want Biff. I'm gonna keep it 100. Yeah. We need a dude that's stern. The coach that we all grew up with, that we know as being a good or great football coach that brings something out of you. Football is demanding, bro. And the best teams are always coached by those hard-nosed dudes that are disciplinarians. Like almost all of them. You get your coach every now and then that's not, I guess maybe like a Pete Carroll or something like that. But for the most part, they're disciplinarians. You know what I'm saying?
How about this? Let's look at the last few national championship winners.
Like you get a blip, the exception to the rule. But for the most part, you need to be a disciplinarian, especially with these college kids, bro. You have to instill the discipline and how to do it the right way, how to do things the right way.
Well,
that's the big thing.
Right. Well, what's your thoughts on Ohio State? Would you consider Ohio State that disciplinarian hard?
Yes, Ryan Day's got. If he wasn't
before,
he is now.
He's grown. He's grown into it. I mean, listen. He's not. Listen to me. He's not third base Ryan Day. That's his program now. He gets the coordinators. We got to beat him. Georgia Curb is smart. He don't fuck around.
Even when we were beating them, bro, guys would make mistakes. I can remember the clip. I can't remember the tight end, but he did something stupid. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Like, ain't no playing around. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 second, boys. Let me go through this national championship list real quick because let's see if the theory is accurate. So we have Ed Orgeron in 2019. I mean, obviously Nick Saban in 2020. We already know the deal there. We got LSU. We got LSU in 2019. Dabo Sweeney don't fuck around either in 2018. Who else? Let's see. Florida State. Florida State in 2013 was shit. Why am I dropping his name? Went to Texas A&M. What was his name?
Who?
They went to Texas A&M. They bought him out. Why am I dropping his name? Jimbo Fisher. Thank you, Chad. Thank you. Appreciate you. And then Alabama, and then Auburn in 2010. So yeah, within the last 15 years, it's pretty much been the hard-nosed disciplinarian CEO type coaches. I mean, I guess there's
that's just football. We all know that's the football. That's the prototypical football coach. Because there's so many little things that you have to be on top of and have the attention to detail. And you have to let these players know, I'm not playing about it. These players and the coaches too. I sit you down like you a player. That's how the head coach has to be.
All right, I'm going to say this, Sean. This shit right here pisses me the fuck off. I'm going to be real, Blue. Listen, man, you're good. You're one of our boys. That just puts you over the edge. I'm going to be very respectful. That's a you problem, Blue. That's a you problem, dog. When have you reached out to me and communicated this? And now you're going to, well, I'm done. Take your fucking football, Blue. Like, I'm sorry, dog. We don't do the kid shit here. We just don't do that. All right. Anyways, our next super chat, and then we'll get to you, Tim. I apologize for cutting you off. Give me the coach that's on the list. What's the next super chat? Hold on. All right, so we got here 2-hour super chat. All right, we did read that one. 2-hour super chat. So Deboer is the exception to the rule in that case. Do you know what he was talking about, Johnny? Exception to the
I
rule.
guess
What?
probably with the players' coaches, probably.
Well, Deboer is a tactician. Like, he's a fundamentals coach. He's not necessarily like the
people say he's softer. I guess probably because they can't run the ball. His culture is more soft.
why was his offensive line considered a Joe Moore consideration with Washington? Do you
They
think he
ran the
can't
ball pretty well too, I believe.
They did run the
But
ball pretty well. Do we not think that's possible to build?
But I think when you pass it more, people think you're softer, passive. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's where that kind of comes from. When you run the ball, you're considered more hard-nosed team.
Yeah. All right. So we got the Big House A2 2-hour super chat. Ferris State head coach, 87% winning record. Okay. What division though? I mean, like, so here's my concern if we went that path. The fan base who is ready for an established coach to lead the program, right? The trust in, like, you are going to be, that's a coach. All right. He's never coached at this level though. Am I right? The head coach of Ferris State. Let me look this up. Are you familiar with this, Nick, at all? So Tony Annese, what is Tony Annese's? He's never coached D1, right? Am I wrong on this? Let's look. So Tony Annese right here. No, he was a high school coach in 2000, 2008, Grand Rapids Community College. Let me ask you, Johnny. Let's say hypothetically we hired Tony Annese. Is that something you'd be comfortable with?
No, not right now.
Do we think the fan base would be comfortable with such a thing?
No, but he's building some buzz from the guys that are from Michigan that know, what he's doing up there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't be, because this is my thing. The players aren't gonna the recruits and the players aren't really gonna know about him like that. So it's not a splash hire.
Right. Now he's done a great job at Ferris. He's won titles and all that shit. But yeah. So it is what it is there. All right. So we have another 20-hour super chat. Well, I'll say this. So we're at 2 hours and 30 minutes, and we definitely got that third hour. I'm down to go to 3. If Johnny, you let me know if you got a dip. But all right, we have Dabo Sweeney, $20 super chat. All right, let me just say. I'll say this. Nobody has mentioned Dabo Sweeney's name. Yeah, Annese is the Ferris State guy. That's correct. Nobody has, like, Dabo Sweeney's not even been in the radar, the coaching searches, right? Timothy, you got any thoughts on anything? Let us know, bro. You've been sitting there very patiently. Go ahead, give us your thoughts, brother.
Can they afford the? Okay. So who want to coach Bama if he leaves though? I don't think they want to deal with another coaching search that fast. After 2 years, so we retire Nick Saban. And 2 years later, they gotta find another head coach. I don't think that fan base want to deal with that right now.
Well, so from my understanding, Timothy, that a lot of the fan base don't feel like he's a true culture fit. I'll give you an example. I looked to see what Alabama fans were thinking about the Kalen Deboer, rumors to Michigan. And I'll be honest, majority, I'd say 70% of them were like, all right, see ya. Like they and what's crazy, you know what I expected to see? I thought I would see Alabama fans saying, oh, we're Alabama, there's no way he'd go to Michigan. I was expecting to see something along those lines. It was not. It was almost acceptance. And you know what? Fine, we'll find somebody better. A lot of people saying, you know what, I didn't really like him anyways. Stuff like that. So I mean,
some of their fans, Nick Saban, he programmed they brain where he can't they can't match Nick Saban level, or that they don't want that person to be ever coaching their football team.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you have a coach like that, it changes things. So you got the results. You got this. There's a standard in results now. Same with Michigan. Harbaugh, the last 3 years, he changed the standard in the results that you expect.
But
and
yeah,
when you
but
watch
his
the team,
standard,
you can see it. You can
but
see the
Johnny,
difference.
Jim Harbaugh's standard is nowhere near now his standard, Jim Harbaugh, the standard, a future the Michigan coach can match it or top it. Now, the Bama fans now they saying that the Nick Saban standard, the when he left, they might not ever see a coach like him at Alabama. The standard that he set was kind of impossible. So
yeah, but what I'm saying is they have a different standard now, and so does Michigan. The standard changed when Harbaugh left because we only lost 3 games in 3 years. The standard has changed. That's why everybody's mad right now. Before Sharon got fired, people that know football, we were already mad because the standard's not what it was with Hoke and Rich Rod or even Lloyd. It's changed now. Now we're expecting to win the Big Ten every year. We're expecting to go to the playoff every year. You know, you see what I'm saying? So the standard, of course, it's nuclear at Bama, and it's also been raised at Michigan, not to the level of a Bama or something, but it's been raised up. And when we watch the team and we can see it's not at that level fundamentally, discipline-wise, execution-wise, you got to get up out of here. So you want to go. And that's how Bama felt, and that's how we were starting
do they still want the Nick Marsh because Ryan Day, this rumors that he might be getting this rumors that they trying to poach him at Marsh.
Well, he's in the portal. He's going to the portal, right?
I think. Do you mean Andrew Marsh or Nick Marsh?
No. They trying to stop. They trying to stop. They trying to stop both Marshes from being teammates. So Michigan, they're gonna need to find the hurry up fast.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna be hard to get him regardless. They say his mom, which I don't buy all the way into that. He's probably almost 20 now. Yeah, mama,
He wanted to come here last year, but that was before state they decided to raise their price, and their price was a little bit better.
Yeah, I just don't buy into all his mom doesn't want him to go. At a certain point, it's mom, this is my life. You know what I'm saying? You lived yours. This is my life. I'm growing up. Guess what? If I want to go to Michigan, I'm going to Michigan, and they paying me. You know, that's how I feel. But I mean, some dudes, hey, they gonna listen to their mom. So I get it. I get that too. But you know, I think at a certain point, you never know when these dudes could have a hard conversation with mom or pops. Like, yeah,
I know it's early, but who's
Hold on, Tim. Hold on. Yeah, you went to Michigan State, but I don't want to go there anymore. And Michigan is offering me, and I want to go there. You know, you never know when somebody will have that type of conversation. Go ahead, Tim.
I know it's early, but whose schedule is tougher? The Arns or Garrison? Whose schedule is tougher for next season?
I'm sorry, what season?
Next season,
Michigan or Ohio State?
Yeah,
I've not looked at Ohio State's schedule.
They got to play. They gotta go to Austin, Texas next year.
All right, let's pull it up. We'll pull it up and take a look. I've not looked, so we'll all look together.
Yeah, and they gotta play Dan Lanning in the horseshoe.
All right, so let's go through it. They got Ball State, cake. At Texas, okay, respectable. Kent State, cake. The Fighting Kurtzinettis, solid. All right, so 2 hard games. Iowa, respectable.
But that's on the road.
Yeah, it's respectable. Nebraska, you just don't know with them. Maybe they might be.
The last time they played at Iowa, they got dominated.
Yeah, this is a tough schedule. Look at this. Damn. Is this? Oh, Ohio State's got a tough one. Look, they got a tough
It's
one.
similar to ours.
Texas, Indiana, tough. Illinois Illinois and Iowa, respectable. Michigan, we'll put Michigan there. It's always a tough game, right? Oregon, USC, they got 5 tough games, man.
Yeah, but let's hope that this time it don't get easier. Like this year's schedule was supposed to be harder, but certain teams decided to fell off and make it easier on Ohio State.
Yeah, that's a pretty tough schedule. It's
Yeah,
about
I'm
similar to ours.
So which is tougher, this year's or next year's? Back in the summer, this year's schedule they was not supposed to go undefeated, but it got easier for them.
You play like the same teams: Indiana, Iowa, Oregon.
Well, they didn't play Indiana in the regular season.
But
that's our schedule.
We get those same teams at home.
Our schedule looks similar though, right?
And they don't.
Yeah, we get
them at home. So
wow, it's not usually this lined up, and it's a similar tight teams like Oregon, Indiana. We play both of them. I mean, the only difference is they got Texas, they got Oklahoma.
At home, though.
And Iowa at home too.
Yeah. Okay, we get Iowa,
Penn State, and
USC, and Indiana at home, but those 3 teams they play them on the road. So
yeah, fair enough. Hey Timothy, let me get these super chats here because I forgot I left this up. All right, I fully disagree respectfully on the Underwood thing. Underwood looks like he's leaving. I don't agree personally. What happens?
How does he look like he's leaving? How does he look like he's leaving?
I think people just speculate because he's a.
How does he look like he's leaving? Like what?
Not leaving.
Yeah, I don't know. We got Goopre $1.99. What happened? Hold on, Timothy.
What player will want to transfer out of their dream team, their dream school? He came here. Remember that he came here because of the education part too. So
fair enough. Yeah, I mean, listen. I think the Underwood concerns are a bit unnecessary right now. That's my opinion, but whatever. Do what you want, people. $1.99. What happens if we strike out the good coaches? Well, I actually was just tagged in an article. Let's see if I can find it for y'all. Where the fuck is? Oh, right here.
Do this mean the chances?
I hope this isn't
keeping Haynes is over with now.
All right, so look at this though. I don't know if this is real or not, guys. Like, I don't know, but Michigan is interested in Browns OC Tommy Rees for its head coach vacancy. Per league sources. I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, Johnny and Nick. If this is the path we go down,
we done for. Why would you even think about that? I hope this is just some fan.
Then the fan base,
he's in the NFL, so
he ain't built a team. He ain't he did it. He ain't did it.
How is Cleveland's offense going? Let's see where Cleveland is
horrible.
Ranked. Let's see where Cleveland is ranked, Johnny. I'm curious.
Yeah, the offense is horrible, but
let's play a game. What do you mean, bud? Timothy, we don't just want anybody. What the hell?
Yeah, I know.
All right, hold on.
But they say that in the NFL is supposed to be the best coaches.
So what? I don't want to play that game, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's do team stats, offensive leaders. I'm gonna share the tab. Let's see where Cleveland is. Still scrolling. Hey, Johnny, how does the 29th best offense sound to you?
Horrible.
Or I'm sorry, the 30th best offense. How's that sound?
It's even worse.
That better be a fucking rumor. Let's look at points a game. Keep scrolling.
Bro, what is time? Let's say they did have a good offense. Let's say they were 10th in the NFL. What the hell does he know about being a head coach in college?
I had this scenario, but let's say that Dan Campbell he just won a Super Bowl and he gets a phone call from Michigan. Do we like that offer? Do we like what? But let's say that the Lions they won a Super Bowl, that somebody from Michigan is calling Dan but Campbell. We just saw you coach
No,
a Super
Timothy,
Bowl
Dan
team.
Campbell's
You
not
want to
going
coach
to
a
Michigan.
national title team?
You think Dan Campbell would even consider going to college? And why would you want that? You're a Lions fan, Timothy. What are you doing? Hey, Timothy, give us some final thoughts here, all right, brother?
Yeah.
What's your final thoughts, man?
We're supposed to be preparing for a bowl game, but we even can't now because of this.
No, Biff's got us. I mean, he's going to prepare the boys. You know, we just have to kind of wait and see, man. We got to wait and see. But
If they play the same way, he have them focus the same way he did in the 2 games, and he dominate Texas the way that they did us last year. He should be. They should give him a 1-year chance. A 1-year chance.
For who?
Depoji.
No.
He dominates Texas.
No.
Just stop it.
No,
Tim.
Timothy, you
Just
don't want to go
stop
through a whole year of this. We got to get our guy now, man. But no, we appreciate you, Timothy. I'm sure we'll talk again next week. Go Blue, brother. All right.
Yeah.
Go Blue, man.
Let me address some stuff real quick, TJ.
Get it, Johnny.
People saying Bryce Underwood, that if you've been scammed by Ohio State trolls on Twitter, Bryce Underwood never had Michigan in his profile description on his Twitter. And think about this. Let's say he did. Let's say that he did. Why the hell wouldn't he change the picture of him in a Michigan jersey from his profile? Come on, y'all.
I'm so glad you brought this up. I forgot to bring this up, man. The rumor going, or the little post on Twitter today about Bryce Underwood had removed all of his Michigan shit. Nothing was removed that wasn't that. Everything that was there today has been there. People just starting shit. We got to be careful, man. We are in rumor.
It's getting out of hand. And this Tommy Reese, bro.
Who knows though? I mean, I'll say this. He's not on anyone's list I know. Oh shit, yes he is. Oh shit, he's on Ballas's list. Fuck.
Him being an OC, bro, they better not do that. We have no proof that this dude can run a program, can maintain a program, or build a program from where we're at right now. No way he should be in the consideration. No way.
Fuck.
I don't care that he coached under Saban for a year. That's not enough for me.
You said he was on Ballas's list?
I stopped after his list was, his top 3 are the same as mine. I didn't go any further on this list. And obviously it's behind a paywalls, but like, listen, I had my 3. All I'm saying is he's got my 3, whatever. I'm saying shit else. But then if you scroll in the long shot category, there are other coaches, by the way. I'm not giving away everything. Yeah, it's mentioned. Tommy Reese. Fuck, dude. I didn't even notice that. And all respect on 3 and Chris Ballas. They do good work.
Oh gosh, dude.
Yeah, who knows? I say let's not overreact to that, you know? Let's not overreact to that. It would be my opinion on that.
Somebody reaching.
Yeah, let's okay. Is it safe to say that coordinators, position coaches, and players held it down? Let's pull. Actually, let me read the super chats. Keegan, Dom, and Garrison, you'll be our last 3 callers. Is it safe to say the coordinators, position coaches, and players held it down? And I'm going to bring Dom up next. But Dom, you're good. I'm going to read these super chats. I see you walked away. You're good, Dom. And then we'll do Keegan and Garrison at the same time. But all right. So is it safe to say the coordinators, position coaches, and players held it down while Moore was thinking with his little head? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, obviously he was
focused, undisciplined all year.
He clearly was not where he was, you know, his mind wasn't where it needed to be. I mean, listen, and not only that, like, let's just look at a human element here. That stress ain't helping nobody, you know?
No, living basically, because you basically live in 2 different lives, bro. Sneak in and
that's why it's always best to just walk true, man. Walk true to the best of your ability. No one's perfect, but goddamn,
if you don't want to be married, just go on and get divorced, bro, and then whatever you're trying to do.
Damn, it sucks, bro. That does suck. I mean, it's such a dirty situation. It really does suck. All right, we got Nathan Tuckfield, $5 super chat. If anyone is wondering why KDB would leave Alabama, look at their 2026 schedule. Well, we've not done that. Let's do that one next. 2026 Alabama schedule 2026. I mean, shit, Ohio State's is tough. Ours is tough. Let's look at Alabama. So we'll look this up together. I've not seen it.
Yeah, I haven't looked at their schedule.
All right, East Carolina Pirates, cake. Kentucky, not too. All right, this guy is this dude trolling me? Florida State, they're not that. I mean, they're not great right now. South Carolina, I mean, it's SEC. Mississippi, bottom feeder. Georgia's good. Okay, that's 1. Tennessee's respectable. That's 2. Texas, okay, this is getting good. Texas, ooh. LSU, I mean, I put them in the same category as. Are we considering Vanderbilt? Are we sure that Diego Pavia is gone after this year, right?
I believe.
Are we sure?
So.
Are we sure Vanderbilt is going to sustain themselves?
They got a tough 4-game stretch right there, maybe 5.
That's actually insane. Their dates are already set. Ours are not. Look at that. From the 10th to the 7th. Fuck, to the 14th. Yeah, that looks pretty.
Looks like one of Florida's schedules.
Yeah, so they got about 4 to 5 tough games. They're in a similar position that Ohio State, and Michigan are in. All right, let's get up our next caller. We do have Dom. Actually, I'm sorry. Let me finish these super chats. $2 super chat. Johnny Olden for head coach. Let's get it. F it, Johnny. You ready?
He said,
you ready, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm ready. Cut that check, and I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, Johnny's like, yeah, give me $7 million. Give me a nice
cut that
buyout.
check. I'll be there tonight.
Johnny's like, I'll fuck up in the first year, and then you got to buy me out.
Hey, man.
No, Johnny's gonna play to win, but we'll see if it goes well.
Yeah, it might not go well, but I'm gonna give it all I got.
Give it all I fucking got, son. Hey, John, you let me know. I'll come help you out, bud. All right, we got double time entertainment, $50 super chat next, and we're doing Oklahoma drills every Friday.
Facts.
Double time, get their fucking mind right, boys. We got War tomorrow. We're doing Oklahoma's today. All right, double time entertainment, $50 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Next coach is TJ. Oh, look at this. I didn't even know. Look at that. See, the people want it, man. Next coach is TJ and Johnny Olden Jr. Happy holidays. Go fucking blue. Go blue, brother. And thank you very much for the contribution. We got your sauce, not mine, but your sauce. 306.99. We need a home run hire. I agree with you. We do. I don't disagree with you. I agree. Dude, if we did the Tommy Reese shit,
bro,
let's have that conversation right now. Let's just say hypothetically, Michigan fucking swings and misses, and although the Kenny Dillingham shit makes me think it's not even feasible because he's interested. So, bro, if that happened though, how excited would you be to do shows?
I'd be waiting for us to fail, bro.
It wouldn't be as fun. Be a bad time. Bad time. We have Fly Eagles Fly became a member. You guys beat us. Congratulations on that. I'm talking about the Lions. We have, here we go. Okay. So he goes, okay, I was wrong on Underwood. Also explains why Michigan wasn't good this year. Our coach wasn't there mentally. I think that's fair. How long will it take to hire a coach? Okay, so if we're following John U. Bacon's timeline that he said publicly on Fox 2 News with Ryan Armani, or I'm sorry, I'm fucking wrong. Isn't he on NBC? No, he's on Fox. Just kidding. He's on Fox in the morning. He said 5 to 10 days. That's I don't have a timeline, but that was what he said, so that's what we'll rock with for now. And he said that he says that on good authority, so that's where we are there. All right, let's get Dom up here. He's been waiting patiently, and then we will get Keegan and Garrison up to finish the show. Dom, how we doing? You're always coming with the quick hitters. What you got for us, man? What's on your mind?
I was watching some of these various snippets on Sharon Moore from police audio and everything else, and then I came across Pete Thamel, second day in a row, Pete Thamel out there on ESPN trumpeting the news. And I commented both yesterday and today that Pete Thamel exudes feminine energy. And the way that he covers Michigan football is akin to a gossiping female at the salon getting her nails done. And he ought to be ashamed of himself. And ESPN should be ashamed of themselves the quality journalism that we used to get from that network, from Charlie Steiner, Chris Berman, Stuart Scott, Tom Mees. I could go on and on and on and on about these bozos.
Yeah, I agree. ESPN's gone down. I think we all agree with that. They're soap opera now.
It's deplorable, and you know, it's coach. Who we going to get as coach? What I find peculiar, guys, and you know me when it comes to conspiracy thoughts.
Yeah, you got some interesting thoughts, Dom.
Isn't it interesting that Michigan supposedly had the conversation with the board 2 weeks, whatever.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, feelers were put out. Yeah.
Who's going to make more money traveling? Who's bringing more money, Alabama or Notre Dame? Because for Alabama to lose men by several touchdowns and not drop and make the playoffs, and Ohio State drops losing by 3, ESPN, and they wear that scarlet and gray proudly. I'm wondering if they wanted to insert Bama into the playoffs to delay any possible negotiations between Michigan and Deboer to get him to come aboard. And if he does come aboard, guys, the last thing, I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
Marmar pointed out to me earlier that Alabama had the 4th rated recruit class for 2026. So bring Deboer and let him do Signetti and open up the transfer portal in the pocketbooks, and let's roll.
Yeah, Alabama has the 2nd highest rated recruiting class. I will say this, Dom, you have some interest. You have some interesting thoughts. Like ESPN, those sons of bitches, because they are an SEC, they do favor SEC. Interesting thought, Dom. I will say I don't think so. I think they did because of the brand. I think Notre Dame. So are you aware of Notre Dame's clause after this year where as long as they're a top 12 team or an 11 team, they're automatically in the playoff? Are you aware of this? Are you guys aware of this, Johnny?
I heard Notre Dame bot saying that the other day.
Yeah, so starting next year, this wouldn't happen. They're automatically in the playoff as long as they're top 11 in the ranking.
But I think the playoff committee knowing that's an easy fix. We just will rank you 13. It ain't hard. you just ain't gonna get the benefit of the doubt with that ranking no more. You're not gonna pigeonhole us into having to put you in. I'm just gonna rank you 13 or 14. Problem solved.
Yeah. Yeah, Dom, I can't say I'm on board with the thought, but I will say I find it so interesting how you're connecting dots time to time, man. I think, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Are you drinking, what are you doing? You drinking some tea, just pondering? Like, where are these, is it driving? Like, where are you getting these? Where like, when, all right, let me ask you, when did it hit you? Like, where were you like, all right, I think it's possible here? When did that hit you?
The whole thing has been on my mind for several years before the start of the sign stealing scandal, when that all broke.
Yeah.
Because I lived in Columbus for 20 years, guys.
Yeah.
20 years. We went 3-17 in those 20 years.
Yeah.
In that town, I had people in that town, TJ, that wouldn't do business with me because they knew I was a Michigan fan. You go into a restaurant, you're wearing a Michigan shirt, they're going to spit in your food, they're going to spit in your drink.
Yeah.
That's just what they are. And, that all stems from Bo going to Michigan, Woody winning the title in 68, and then coming up to Ann Arbor undefeated in 69.
Right.
And his pupil beating him and taking him out of the national title contention in 69. That's where their obsessive hatred, we got to one up Michigan at all costs, stems from. And I said, okay, looks like Ryan Day's got himself a Harbaugh problem.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? What are they going to do? So, because there's a lot of stuff about Catapult in Ryan Day video, and that got swept away. Nothing here.
Yeah.
And then this whole sign stealing thing, there's been so many different stories, but my understanding is it was originally reported to the NCAA by a PI firm out of Massachusetts.
It is in the NCAA. I do not know the PI firm, but it's 100% fact. The NCAA, Committee on Infractions report that a private investigative firm did hand over the results. Who it was, don't know. But there was an PI firm. No one hired them.
And that my understanding is SPI firm in Massachusetts with some sort of connection, hypothetically, to Ryan Day's brother. So
let's just say, what's crazy to me? Let's just not even go that far with it. You know what's crazy to me? Buckeyes will say, "Why does it matter? What the fuck does it not matter? Why are we not allowed to know who the fuck turned it in?"
Yeah.
And
What is that shit? Oh, it doesn't matter. Shut the fuck up.
what
Don't
really
tell me it
sickens me,
matter.
really sickens me, guys. It took 20 years to get to those 3 seasons with Jim. 20 years, and one debunked, because it's been debunked, sign stealing scandal, which I'm surprised we didn't appeal that and take them to court, because it would have been tossed. But we folded the chair on that.
Folded, bro. That's on us. We can't even talk our talk on it. We backed out. I mean, it's what it is.
There's-
We got to own.
There's no evidence of how sign stealing gave Michigan a competitive advantage in a game of any sorts. They can't prove it. It would have got tossed.
And it does say, the NCAA says they cannot prove the effectiveness of the signs, and that is in the report. That is in the fucking report.
It would have got tossed, and Michigan just really wants to separate themselves from all of this.
Just to give the other angle, Dom, the thought is, and the rivals would say, well, it's because Michigan didn't want to open itself up to discovery, you know. And look, guess what? I can't argue it because they backed out. So I mean, listen, it is what it is. We won't know. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let me read these super chats, Dom, and we'll get some thoughts from you on some other stuff. But we got Detroit, which is Detroit Kyle, my guy, good friend. $5 super chat, whatever it takes. Keep Bryce. Do not fuck this up. Matthew Miller, another good friend, host of the Texas at the Voice College Football Channel. He will be on the show in a few weeks. TJ, we need to make the Morgue Squad Gooner shirt. Shit, I'm going to leave. We're going to leave it alone for a while, man. It's a little too sensitive. Too soon. We got AD's freezing games against Notre Dame in the future. AD's freezing games. Oh, that'd be interesting. He's saying, like, does college football decide to blackball Notre Dame? I don't think so, but I think the conference thing, I don't know. It depends how things are handled next year, and we'll know. I mean, if the NCAA just throws them in the playoffs, then they're going to do what they've been doing. But if it becomes a consistent issue, you could see them in a conference. We got Rick here, $1.99. Some names I hear make me want to vomit. The Tommy Reese one makes the 3 I named in the beginning would not make me vomit. 2 of them I really want. The other one I'd be less excited about. Don't do that Tommy Reese stuff. Don't. I swear to goodness. And I don't even like that that's coming out. Now, maybe it's a leverage play. I'm not sure. It could be. It could be a leverage play. Like, all right, they're talking to more people. You know, we'll see. Who knows? We got Trent here, $4.99. Excited. Feels like we are going to see a totally different Michigan team under a new regime. We've known nothing different since 2015 power run. We'll see. To be determined. Let's see who we hire. I don't know yet. Trenches wins games. That's all I know. All right. And you know that, Dom, what wins games? Is it trenches, trench play?
Yeah. Exerting your will upon your opponent, period.
I know how you feel about it. I agree, Dom. All right. We got our guy with the $5 super chat. Need Dusty to carry athletics for a while. 80 John Beeline sounds pretty good if Ward just can't. Okay, let's talk about that. I've heard people saying, well, make John Beeline the intern athletic director. Here's my thoughts on that. Guys, John Beeline, he hated the NIL era. He wanted out when Iggy Brazdeikis and Eli my other guy, the guy who went to Golden State. Why am I drawing a blank? I know the chat's got me. Ziggy Brazdeikis and my guy who went to Golden State and who then went to Washington. Why am I dropping his name? He played with Isaiah Livers, made the 3-point shot. Jordan Poole. Yeah, Jordan Poole. I don't know. My people in chat. There we go. Yeah, so apparently when Jordan Poole entered the draft, Iggy Brazdeikis went to the draft. That is when John Beeline said, F this. I'm going pro.
Michigan, ideally, in my opinion, needs an athletic director that's in the age group somewhere late 30s. This way he could correlate to today's world, today's sports, and the kids that comes from a professional climate, maybe a CEO of a company, somebody who's gone through good education and moved higher up quickly in the corporate ladder and understands how to handle conversations with the powers that be. This way he could handle the regents as well as the younger folks and kind of be the middle ground. That would be an ideal hire to find somebody like that. I did see something in the comments, I get it all the time. Bro, I wasn't even born then. Well, the game has been played. This is Michigan. This was Michigan's 146th team. There's going to be many teams after me and after everybody. You got to know the history as a whole.
Yeah, history don't start just when you're born.
Yeah,
history is history. It all counts.
Yeah, get over yourself from when you were born and educate yourself about the true history of the game. So thank you for allowing me to interject that.
Yeah, thank you. You got any final thoughts, Dom, before you get out of here?
I'm really disappointed. I wanted Sharon Moore to succeed more than anything.
I know.
And I've been an advocate for Sharon, and that extends. I'm just going to go right to it. The first African-American head coach at the University of Michigan in 145 years. That's his first team.
I know.
And to have that opportunity.
I know.
And he accepted the burden of that. Okay?
He threw that opportunity in the Pisha duel.
Here's what's
it's to get her pregnant, supposedly. Okay. If a man doesn't want to get a woman pregnant, he ain't going to get her pregnant. And I really believe the connection and what I've heard about breaking in and all the stuff, it's absolutely crazy. And all it comes across to me as he had some real feelings there because this woman connected with him beyond sex.
He fell for it, Don. That's a fact.
Yes, beyond sex. And I heard that he attempted to terminate her. And then she came forward with additional information that pushed the button on the fire. And Ward Manuel, if he did do that without HR representation and security, he will go in time. Like you said, the coach is a priority now. Yeah. And quite honestly, guys, I'm tired of this stuff, man.
I know.
Every offseason.
It's crazy, dude.
I'm
crazy.
Tired of it. I'm tired of it. And
yeah. It's fair. Wait, last point, Dom. You know what's crazy to me is he was doing this before he got the job. Why would you not cut it off? Be like, hey, it was fun. We're good. I can't or just slow play it off, because it wasn't from my understanding, it was going on before he got, was the head coach. So,
but nobody knew. Only thousands and thousands of people in Ann Arbor and the entire student body. Everybody knew this well-kept secret.
I'll say this. Players were aware. I will say some players knew more than others. More knew in November. I'll say this, though. The apartment she lived in, from my understanding, players lived in that same apartment.
That's a good, sure.
From my understanding, they saw him. They saw him come and go.
You guys know I've been looking all year for a logical reason as to why there was no improvement, especially after bye weeks. And we all know why that happened now. It's just really misfortunate. It's beyond, and they knew, okay? So question, last one for you guys from Mr. Conspiracy here. Okay. Did Jim Harbaugh know this? And is that why he advocated for Sharon to become head coach, to really put it to Ward on his way out the door? Because those two didn't speak. They didn't speak for 6 or 7 months till Santo Ono fixed it, man. And that was before the championship year.
That'd be the most diabolic shit ever if Harbaugh did.
Not only am I going to take everything in the cupboards, I'm going to put one of those on my way out. Take Sharon. He's the guy.
I'm going to say I don't think that was the case, but I mean, that would be fucking wild. He did hate you. He did not like Ward. That's fair.
No.
Yeah, all right. Well, Dom's an outside the box thinker. I think we've established that. And it doesn't mean Dom's always, you never know. Sometimes it could be
think
right.
How those around you think.
Yeah.
One of the best lines in The Godfather, man.
Hell yeah, Dom. We'll appreciate you, man. You're always welcome
Thanks
here.
for having me, guys. Take care. Better days are ahead. Better days are ahead.
I'll probably give you a call tomorrow. All right, buddy?
Sounds good.
All right, Dom. All right, let's get our last. Actually, we got some super chat. Actually, no. All right, so I did get the article. So check this out. I didn't even know about this. So let's check out this article. I know we got to go, Johnny. We'll be quick. We'll get Garrison and
I ain't
Keegan up
tripping
here.
my nose itching.
Okay, so check this out. I didn't know about this, boys. So right here, Yahoo Sports. So this isn't a fake site. This is the site. After learning of Notre Dame's memorandum of understanding that grants the Irish preferential playoff access the next year, which we were just talking about, athletic directors in other leagues are threatening to freeze Notre Dame out of future schedules.
Yeah, you can't force your way into the playoff, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, nobody's going for you bullying your way into the playoff. Join a conference,
crazy.
bro.
I didn't even know about this. I love it. If true, I love it.
Nobody letting you bully that you gotta put us in, bro. Who are you? This ain't the 70s.
That's wild. That is wild. All right, let's see where we at. Where am I on my super chats? I don't want to miss nobody.
Notre Dame still, I think they root knock. What's his name? Root Knockney and them dudes is still there or something.
Yeah. All right, so we got, speaking of Notre Dame, our good friends in Indiana, 5-hour super chat. Notre Dame is dropping Northern Illinois from their schedule and adding St. Jude Children's Hospital so they can go undefeated. That is fucked up. Chill. Notre Dame's always looking for those easy wins, man. Hate to see it. Shout out to St. Jude's, though, honestly. Do good work. All right, let's get Keegan and Garrison up. Final callers of the night. Let's talk some ball, boys. Hold on. Oh, there you are. What's up, Garrison? What's up, Keegan?
Yeah, I just got one thing, Garrison. Let me pop in real quick.
Keegan starting. Let's go.
There's a lot of good people in the world. Love wins, man.
I thought you were about to just mic drop it right there. There's a lot of good people in the world. Oh, where'd you go? Wait, he did mic drop. I didn't drop him. Where'd you go, Keegan?
That was a good mic drop.
There's a lot of good people in the world. Love wins.
That's a good mic drop.
He just deuced it, man. Damn, he waited. Like Keegan was back there waiting. All right.
He waited all night for that mic drop.
Keegan was heard. We heard him. A lot of good people in the world. Love wins. Respect Keegan. Keegan's a good dude. I think Keegan's a good-hearted guy. All right, Garrison, what you got, man?
First off, how you guys doing today? You guys all right?
What up, bro?
We're flowing, dude. We're going with the motions right now. We don't even know what to think. To be honest with you, it's a mess. It's messy.
Listen, I've done enough trolling today. I'll tell you what. I had a conversation with my good friend Bryce Stack, who you guys know.
Yeah, Bryce Stack. Yeah.
Yeah, and I told him I actually felt bad because he told me a conversation that he had with his dad, and his dad, first off, he's like another father to me. His dad is. We grew up as neighbors, of course, and his dad's crushed about this. And
really,
oh yeah, and I think that again, for anybody that doesn't know, I'm born and raised in the state of Michigan, so I have a different outlook than most Ohio State fans do. I have gotten the inkling that there is a clear, maybe some people disagree with me, but there's a clear difference in opinion on this situation than when it comes to people who are simply fans and people who have real or alumni or real equity in the program and what has become of the program, let's say over the last 6-7 years. And I'm not even talking me, bro. I can give a damn about the cheat scandal, whatever, the science gate, whatever, the recruiting violations. Who gives a damn? Everybody violates recruiting rules. Okay.
Right. It's just about not getting caught.
Yeah. It's the other stuff. And it's the from the Alex kid to the feds knocking on a coach's door to this today. And I'll take it. I have a different type of respect for you guys' program than Ohio State fans do. Again, I'm not from the state, so this is how I am. But TJ, we briefly talked about this, and I am interested because when it comes to this Ward Manuel thing, because I think you've seen me back Ward Manuel over the last year or so. because I don't think it's easy being an AD going through with everything that happens with your hockey program, with giving out fake COVID cards, when you got a basketball coach and players who don't know how to keep their hands to themselves, and then everything else I was just mentioned. But now, dude, I'm sitting here watching this, and like I'm an 8-year professional in HR. When you do that, what he did, my guy, that is that's a fireable. Like, you should be fired for things like that, because you can't do that in any industry. You don't fire someone without HR being in there. And so when I see that, we didn't really talk about it, TJ, but we were talking about, would you guys keep Ward Manuel? Do you think it's a weak move to keep Ward Manuel? Do you guys think it is? Because I understand it, because
depends on the timing.
You can't hire a new coach until you have a new AD. But is it weak to keep him? And do you think they're kind of backed into a corner where they have to keep him?
Yes. I think they have to keep him for now.
Yeah.
I think they'll dump him eventually, though.
I think it's just a strategic play, bro. I don't think anyone denies that. And like I told you, like earlier, for example, earlier today, Garrison, it looked like Ward was going to get cooked today, right? Like there was some feel about that. And I told you, and like, because people were putting out reports, and I was like trying to let everybody know, no official statement's been out. This other thing's a fake account. And then you're like, come on, bro. Like, as though like it was likely, as it should be, because what came out recently released, which was an interesting release about the HR not being there, it almost looked like they were setting it up for a firing, right? That said, I heard they want an AD for this hiring process. So I was like, all right, let's just at least wait for an official statement, because it appears to be conflicting from what I heard. So that's, and look, he didn't even get fired today. So like, I think it's just a strategic play to get through this process so they can get the coach. And then after the investigation is completed by the lawyers, they will make their announcement.
Right.
That's the thought. It's a thought. I don't know that. It's just what it looks like.
It's a wild situation. That's like, I was talking to Juju, man. And I was talking to Bryce about this, because Bryce actually feels how I feel. The situation right now, and man, the situation over there, but it's not. It doesn't look good, because again, you guys still don't have a president, correct?
Yeah, we don't. We have an interim.
Who's the interim?
Fuck, it's like I just read it today because he put out a statement. I don't know. It's someone with a PhD. I can't remember his name right now.
Right. Well,
bro, it's not a focus of mine right now.
No, it's interesting, but like, and my other thing, man, is just, again, shout out to my guy Sam from College Ball with Sam, bro. I told him that because he was talking about the guys like Cardell Jones who were talking about it, and I said, man, you gotta understand this. As Buckeye fans, when you deal with a fan base and an institution that acts sanctimonious and holier than thou, and like you see what's going on, bro, you got to understand. There's gonna be a lot of Ohio State fans that are gonna go for their pound of flesh. It's gonna happen. Like, and I think it's the same way that, like, for you guys, when when you win a championship and who cares about how it came, right? You're gonna mess with Ohio State fans. You're gonna take your pound of flesh. That's just how it goes. Am I wrong in that?
Well, I'm sorry, second. I was reading something. Say again.
No, I was saying like you gotta understand, like, for Ohio State fans, when you know how like Ohio State fans feel about the Michigan program, and how a lot of us feel like it's a very, and I think you would agree, it's very sanctimonious. There's a lot of sanctimonious people about how they talk about their program. So when this happens, you gotta understand people are gonna go for their pound of flesh.
Well, of course, and plus, top programs will get attacked. I mean, look at Notre Dame right now. We're all attacking their dumbass for the way this playoff shit went down, right? I mean, look, Michigan. Listen, Michigan.
Which is crazy.
They're putting this. They're doing it to themselves. Ward Manuel chose Sharon, and if the room, listen, Johnny, again, We found out what, November 6th? I mean, it was when I did the call-in show, I got word then, and then I got more confirmation. I let us know, but here's the thing: apparently, people knew for over a year. Apparently, people knew before he was even hired. All right, I mean, that's on Michigan. You know, like the rumors, at least. You know, nothing. I don't know.
But
So look, Michigan keeps against them fucking selves, bro. Like.
On the football side, though,
no one can defend this shit. It's a bad play. It's just a bad play, an unfortunate situation, man.
Like on the football side, and my thing was like I was talking about boy Lawson about it, and like on a funny, like to be funny about it, like bro, look, man, it's not to say it's okay, bro. Dudes do this every day. Coaches do this, bro.
Well, Garrison, how in college football, how much is this happening?
Oh my god.
I know.
This is all you get, bro.
I know.
Bro, Ed O, he just sat his arse down for the last few years, and now people want him back on their staffs. You just had to, man, just sit down. But on the football side of it, bro, like I am interested to see if you guys get Dillingham, Coach Dilly. He was one of my favorite coaches in college football. I think it's hard to get him, but of course, there's rumors that he's interested in it, right? And then when it comes to Deboer, I was listening earlier because I had a bartender an event tonight, and like I heard you're giving all the reasons why he would want to leave Alabama, right? But there are also the reasons why you wouldn't want to leave. Like I think one big one is like what you can do in the transfer portal at Alabama, you can't do at Michigan. The recruiting hotbed, like shout out to my guy Juju and you guys said that Michigan's a top 5 job. It ain't a better job than Ohio State, Texas, LSU, Bama, and Georgia. Bama's a better job. Now, I will say living in Ann Arbor is much better than living in Tuscaloosa. I will tell you that. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Alabama. It's not fun. But one name I want to bring up to you guys. And I think someone did bring it up. That the guy from Texas Tech,
Mike Elko.
No, that's Texas A&M. That's Mike Elko. Mike Elko ain't leaving that oil money. But I can't even think of his name. But what do you guys think about him?
I don't think it's. I don't know. It's to me, it seems like just a name that's because he's at a bigger program, which is why his hat's in. You know. To me,
Jordan.
Huh?
Jordan just said it's Joey McGuire.
Wait, what was the question? I thought you asked about Mike
coach
Elko.
at Texas Tech. Would you guys be interested in Joey McGuire?
I'm not sure about that.
Because
they do look well coached.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Johnny.
They do look well coached, and he turned it around to get those transfer portal guys and to actually have them fit your system, your scheme, and to look well coached like that. You're a good coach. I just don't know if I would want him here just yet.
I think that's. I also
don't know enough about him honestly to say.
All right, can we also be honest though? Like Joey McGuire, for example. Joe McGuire is from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are we sure that's a culture fit up here? Like you know, ball's different down there, man.
I keep hearing like shout out to you. He keep talking about Kalen Deboer's ties. Kalen Deboer is from the Mountain West. He ain't from the Midwest. He don't have ties like that here. Like, and mind you, I'm being consistent here. I haven't been the biggest. I'm not the biggest fan of him, Kalen Deboer. Even before when he left Washington, went to Alabama, I've been consistent. I said he's got to show me because I still think he's the same coach last year who lost to 3 unranked teams.
Yeah,
true. I'm not exactly excited. The board doesn't just. There's nobody that seems feasible that just. I'm going to be just super excited about. I'd be happy for Deboer just because he's the most proven that's out there that's feasible.
Facts.
So
yeah, I think to me, Garrett. All right, Garrett. So we'll wrap it up here because we're running along.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. I was going to tell you guys.
Let me ask you of the candidates that have been mentioned with Michigan, not the ones that Michigan fans like make the call, Kurt Cinetti, Nick say whatever. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about of the candidates who appear to be named in the search.
Mm-hmm.
which ones do you think? And I'm talking about, take obviously, you're a Buckeye, right? But like, which ones do you think are probably the best hires for Michigan?
Dilly.
Give us 3.
I like Dilly.
I would rate Dilly 1. I will say what Dilly's gonna have to learn how to do is maybe hush his mouth up a little bit, because the regions and people at Michigan aren't gonna take it that well the way he talks. But I think coaching wise, I would take him, and he's younger. Next, I would go to Deboer, and then third, he's never been an OC, but I will go Joe Brady.
Yeah, but see, that's one of those names that there's really not smoke to. It's been mentioned.
No smoke. I'm just like who I will go to.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But I'll tell you, I'm gonna leave you guys with this. You guys finish up. And it's not trolling. I really mean this, because it's a fact. There is nothing like, listen, the greatest gift a college football fan can have is hope. So you guys lean on that. You guys, internalize it.
How nice, Garrett. How nice, Garrett. Just like you guys had hope.
I love you guys. I love you guys. You guys are my boys. I got love for y'all.
All right, Garrett. Well, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. It should be a fun few weeks to see how this goes down, but we appreciate you, Garrett.
Some of us got to prep for a championship run.
All right. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, good luck.
See you guys.
Hey, Garrison, speaking of championship, how'd that Big Ten game go?
Oh, man. Indiana's really good. But thank God we haven't lost them twice in the last 5 years. See you guys.
Bye, Garrison. Fucking Garrison. All right. Hey, Mama, we're gonna get out of the show. But we'll talk. We'll talk off the air. All right. Let me read these super chats. We'll get some final thoughts going. Nick and Johnny, we'll get some final thoughts. All right, we got 49 super chat. Keegan had to go try and get Sharon his $10 million for getting fired. Hey, Keegan just wanted to say, love wins, boys. Love wins. He ain't wrong. All right, we got Amelie Robinson, $1.99. What made her go back and report him? I mean, I've heard speculation. I've heard 2 thoughts on that, but I don't know. I really don't know. I can't say I know exactly why she decided yesterday to present, that confirmed the situation to the administration. I'm not entirely sure what caused it fully. Sunny Days, $5 super chat. Garrison should know that if a company is trying to do public opinion damage control of the highest level, they don't give a damn about HR internally. I have a take on HR, but I don't know if this is the place. I mean, HR is really, in my opinion, this is my opinion. I did corporate. I used to work corporate. HR is just the middleman for the company. They let the company know if they need to be worried about anything, okay? They think, and there might be an HR person watching, or maybe they have a wife or a husband in HR, and they would say they disagree with that. And maybe so. And not all companies are the same. But I've only worked in like real corporations, like Fortune 500 level, or even in consulting. And they're just making sure, like, if there's anything the company needs to be aware of, they let the company know. All right. In my own HR, I don't know. Listen, I'm sure not all HRs are equal, but I'm just saying the big, large corporations, they're basically bodyguards for the corporation. But all right, guys, let's get some final thoughts here. Nick, you're first. Give us a final thought here before we get out of here.
Yeah, I'd be fine with Deboer, obviously. I said that earlier, but specifically Dillingham, I'd be fine with that too. I think both of those head coaches would be match made in heaven for Bryce. And I think we wouldn't have to worry about the wide receiver position anymore with either of those fellas. So, yeah, I think we'll get a good coach. I would be highly surprised if it's somebody like Tommy Reese that doesn't, so what, it's on the list, but like you said, TJ, who knows exactly what that means or how serious they are about that. So, but that's all I got for y'all, boys. So thanks for having me on.
All right, Nick. Johnny, give us a final thought here, brother.
Yeah, we're just trying to move on. Find this coach, bro. Find this coach and find somebody that's been a head coach and has actually been good, so we can move on and secure our class, keep these recruits, and we can get on to the off season with some hope and moving forward. Move forward, not back.
Yeah, I agree. I think we all realize, one, this is an opportunity. Hopefully Michigan nails it. We hope.
This is the big time.
We all know. Listen, I think a lot of Michigan fans think in the back of their head, well, the administration's bobbled before. We're hoping they're aligned, unified, and making the right hire. We hope. I mean, it's just what it is. We are all riding this out together, observing this together. Each day, more information's coming out. Is what it is. So we hope for the best here. I hopefully, last final thought here is either Kalen Deboer or Kenny Dillingham.
I like Dillingham is starting to move past the board for me too.
I'll say this. I'll tell you this. For anyone who's not familiar with Kenny Dillingham, I assure you, the more research you do on him, the more you will begin to like him. But I will also say, those are just the names we're aware of. Is it possible a new name pops up? Yeah. I mean, look at Tommy Reese today. I didn't fucking even know about that shit, but apparently, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, hold up. Someone says, y'all see what Saban posted? No, I have no idea. I'm doing a show. I don't know what Saban posted. What Nick Saban post? Is it legit?
Saban on Twitter?
Yeah, I was going to say, the Saban is even on Twitter. Let's see. Nick Saban. I hope you're not discussing his pinned post from 2024. No, you're probably not. Hold on. Oh shit! Is this real? No, this isn't real Caven. This isn't real Nick Saban. It's not real Nick Saban. The post is just for fun. If Kalen Deboer was to go to Michigan, who should Alabama hire? This isn't Nick Saban though. This is his at is Saban foe. This is see, and it says in the bio, not actually Nick Saban. So I'm wondering if that's what you're thinking. I can't imagine Nick Saban. And if I'm wrong, chat, let me know. But I can't imagine he's tweeting at fucking 11 o'clock at night. I'm sure he's busy.
That's what I'm like, bro.
All right. So yeah. So again, final thoughts. Hey, let's see how we go. Kalen Deboer, Kenny Dillingham. Let's hope for the best. Let's see how Michigan operates, man. It's wild out here. But as you know, hey, wait, appreciate. And let me just also say, I appreciate everyone watching the show tonight. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you not like the video, please like the video. We appreciate everyone rocking with us. Welcome to the community. If you're just joining, if you're just getting familiar with the show, we appreciate that too. For all of our OGs who've been around for a long time, appreciate you guys continuing to rock with us. That is appreciated always. Until next time, next show is going to be, because we don't have a game until the end of the year. Next show is going to be Tuesday, Michigan Wolverines Live, myself and John at Diademo, 8 p.m. And then next Thursday, Michigan Wolverines call and show, myself, Johnny Olden doing the damn thing, talking ball. Sure, there's going to be a lot to talk about by next week. So looking forward to it. Appreciate everybody. Thank you. And as you know, it is always, go Blue.